Then
there you go.
There we go. Now we're live, I think. Unless we're not live, in which case we're about to look like idiots.
Yeah. Well, if they're not live, then we can just say whatever we want about them. They don't know.
Yeah, like fuck them.
Yeah. These people that watch you.
No, seriously, don't. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to this stream in this place that we're at. This is weird because I don't normally stream on YouTube. It's been a long time since I've streamed on YouTube, but hello. Hopefully you guys are doing great. I'm doing great. I am, of course, Arkada. This is my channel and also my stream, and this is my co-host for the evening, Shane.
Yes, hello.
Say hi.
Hi. I'm Shane from I'm Shane from Rerez. I play video games for a living. That's okay, good. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Right. It was good. All this stuff's down in the description if you get interested on him because he's a much more interesting person than I am. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing today, I'm double checking over there. Yes, cool, because I can see myself over there. It's great. So what I decided that we're going to do today is we're just going to kind of, no costume. Of course, no costume. Sheesh. You want to know how hot that thing will get if I wore that in here for like a few hours, like we're probably gonna be?
Yeah, this room gets ridiculously
My
hot.
God, yeah, no, it's gonna be pretty bad. Long sleeve is probably a bad idea. Shane's got the right idea. He's got a t-shirt. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not what's going on. Anyway, so what I kind of figured we could do is, since I haven't streamed to YouTube for like a very long time, that we should do that. Hopefully have a pretty good time. And then Shane was like, well, why don't you just play a game? And I'm like, well, what game could I play that would be somewhat interesting? And he's like, Policenauts.
Yeah, because see, it's kind of like it's an anime, and that's what he does.
Yeah, that's what I do. Except I'm like, I don't know Policenauts. So Policenauts is a PS1 game made by Hideo Kojima and Konami before Konami was dicks.
Yeah, like way before.
Way before they were dicks. So the game itself is from 94. Yeah, we have the case. What's the case say? There's no copyright on the case?
1994.
1994.
I can give a brief history of Policenauts.
Brief history of Policenauts.
Policenauts was originally released on the PC Engine, the system. PC Engine? Sorry, PC98, a system that was only available in Japan. Now, what we're going to be playing today is the PlayStation version. Now, there also is a superior, many people would say superior version on the 3DO, but we're not playing that one or the Saturn version. What we're playing is the PlayStation version, and this is the dubbed, not dubbed, but the fan-translated version. Dubbed.
Yes.
Wow. The fan-translated patch version that the folks at Junker HQ produced. So that's what we're playing. We do have an original copy. This is the real disc, so we got it all here. There's 2 discs on this.
We are legitimately playing on an actual PlayStation. I have a controller. It's nice and blue. It matches my shirt because we're cool like that. But there is a PlayStation there. It is a PS1. I have to put that in quotation marks because, you know, console naming is stupid nowadays. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. And with luck, everything should be fine. So I'm going to be able to hit this button. Boop! Wonderful transition. And now we have this wonderful screen. Hey! Now, this is normally the screen that I have set up for my Twitch streams every week, in case you're curious as to what some of the things on it are. Some of this might be, like, obsolete and not really necessary. It's supposed to apparently work with YouTube. I don't know. We're going to figure that out as we go. Worst case, we can always just go, boop. See the normal transition. I like this setup also because it says what the thing down is in the bottom, so I don't have to say it 50 bajillion times over the course of their gameplay. You'd be like, oh, what are you playing? It's right there. It's Policenauts. We're playing Policenauts.
I would recommend for everyone at home, if you're watching us play this, you've never played it before?
No.
I've played a little, but what you're going to see is there's going to be a lot of subtitling and stuff on the bottom. There's fantastic voice acting in this game, though you may not understand it if you don't understand Japanese. But watch this stream in full screen. If any of you are out there and you're like working out and you got the phone to the side and you're not actually paying attention to the stream, now's the time to stop. Stop caring about yourself and your well-being and start watching the damn stream, okay? I'm sick of this, all right? This isn't a dub. You're not going to be able to understand unless you don't understand Japanese. So sit there and watch the stream like a normal human being, okay? God. We good? We good? Let's do this.
I sense some built-up anger issues here, Shane. Why don't we talk about that for... No, fine. No, it's fine. First off, close that, so then this thing will actually read the disc.
Yes.
And the reason I kind of set it up like this is because you need to know that this is a Kojima game, and shortly after the game starts, it lets you know it's a Kojima game.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick. Now, hopefully, the game music isn't too quiet. I'm hopeful.
Well, we can go up and change it real
quick.
We
can go and change it. That's the great thing about this stuff. If you wanted the Twitch info is actually also in the description. Hey! Konami, before they were assholes.
Yes.
Good times.
All right, here's the wonderful intro.
Which we're going to watch, because I've never actually seen it in its entirety. Stock images. Traveling through space and time. That is not a pat labor, but it kind of looks like one.
It really does. It almost looks like a colony, doesn't it?
Yeah. The year is after Colony 195.
Now, folks, this game never came out outside of Japan. This is what many people consider to be one of Kojima's best games ever made, and it was a shame it never came here. But as
Wasn't it supposed to at some point in time?
Oh, yeah.
And Konami US axed it before they actually finished the localization?
You know how Konami is.
Right.
But even back then, they did some questionable things. What you're going to see here, and the reason why I suggested you guys stream this on this channel, is because this is essentially a fully animated video game. It's an anime. And it's got a huge sprawling story, and it's all about cutscenes and interactive stuff. It's a point-and-click adventure. It really is unlike any other game you're going to play on the PlayStation that isn't also a point-and-click adventure. Yes. You may recognize that sound from the beginning of Metal Gear Solid. This is where it came from. You may also remember certain scenes in Metal Gear Solid where, I forget the character's name, is talking about being an otaku and... Otacon. And when Otacon's talking about...
Surprised I remember that. It's been a very long time since I've played any Metal Gear.
I haven't played the first one in quite a while, but in the game... you can just press...
Yeah, it's gonna... I should have done the thing.
In the game,
'Cause we don't care about Konami.
when Otacon is talking about being an otaku and everything, they start playing scenes that most people assumed was from an anime. It's not. It's from Policenauts. It's all cutscenes from Policenauts. Pretty cool.
Mm. Do you want to start a new game?
Yes, yes.
I hope you don't care about your save file.
Oh.
Thankfully, it's somewhat subtitled. Now, there is a slight delay on our end. We're seeing it about 2 or 3 seconds before you guys are, because there's a bit of a delay in the capture box, unfortunately. So hopefully we don't react too quickly to anything. Digital Knots.
That's the name of the like the company thing that they kind of did for this time.
2010年
2010! Oh my god!
ビヨンドコーストが完成し、人類の
8
宇
years
宙への
ago.
本格的進出が開始された。2013年、
That's why I always preferred it when they
コ
were
ロ
like
ニーへの
20
一般市民の移住に伴い、
That always made a lot
数十
more
万の
sense.
移住者たちの治安を守るた
You
め、
can kind of get away
俺たち
with
5人の宇宙訓練を受けた警官が選抜された。
Does that mean the game audio is actually a touch loud, or we're a touch too quiet?
イギリススコットランドヤードからゲイツベッカー。
I don't know if that would be a better idea or if that is a worse idea. That might end up being a worse idea. But we'll try and work this out
ロ
as
サン
we
ゼ
go.
ルス市警から俺とエド・ブラン。世界中の警察からえりすぐられた
But look,
俺たちは警
we're
察権限
streaming
を
an
持つ宇宙
anime.
飛行士としてポリスノーツと呼ばれた。
Oh, somebody was doing something.
You know, that's what they do in space. They do some things in space. Oh no!
Yep.
That.
And he's dead. That's the end of the game, everyone.
Yep. This sounds like some really bad LucasArts music.
It's like, it's early days, right?
Yeah. Well, LucasArts was operating in the 90s, so it is around the same time period.
Now, the first version of this game was released on the PC-98. It has no animated scenes. It's all 2D assets, but pixelized and done in the PC-98 style. It's a beautifully amazing looking game.
Okay.
And this has actual video sequences that were done with a codec, which is something you didn't see on the original version.
25 years later. So this is now 2035?
I can't do math.
2035. Quick question. Are you going to do a review on Megalobox? Probably, because I am a big fan of Joe. But, you know, we'll get around to it.
All right, something's happening, and...
I'm trying to look to the chat as much as I can. At some point, I think I'm going to put Shane in charge of the chat, and anything interesting... anything interesting will be his domain to let me know.
So ask me very personal and private questions, everyone.
And I'll say, fuck you.
I actually really like the soundtrack a lot. Like, I actually own it.
In case you were wondering who made this game. I do have to hand it to the translators that actually were able to do all of this.
Oh yeah, it's insane. They put a lot of time and effort into making this work, like, just this way. I mean, the styling of this game is really impressive for its time period too. Because even around this time with video games that are being developed, nothing quite has that distinct style. You can see that this is just after Snatcher, which is Kojima's prior game. You're seeing him attempt a grander vision, scope, design, and it's just really cool to see that happen. Like you're seeing like he wants to make this is as close as he can get to making it.
He's always wanted to do that, though. Even the Metal Gear games, it's just like, yeah, how close can I get to making a movie? I remember playing, the last Metal Gear I played was Metal Gear Solid 4 for the PS3, and I think I spent more time watching cutscenes than I did playing that game.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's for sure. There's like 30-minute cutscenes.
Only 30 minutes?
Oh, A1 unbroken, you know.
A1 on the... Yeah, that's true. It's not as bad. It's not the worst cutscene game I've ever played. That was Xenosaga. Soundtrack is too loud. Okay, so I'm gonna go and turn that down slightly. Okay, fine.
And I'll be.
Policenauts.
Where that setting is. You can also say "please snots" or "please knots."
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna workshop that, but I dropped it by another 5 decibels. Hopefully, that's good. Prologue. Home.
So, what you're to get from this story so far is that that guy
Oh snap!
you just
Funimation's here. Wait, I missed that. What?
俺はジョナサン・イングラム。30年前、
Oh,
ス
hi,
ペースコロニーの
Funimation.
ビヨンドコーストでポリス
I'm
ノ
not
ーツ
entirely sure who's in charge of that particular Funimation.
もっとも
Came for the
現実
JoJo
事故で宇宙を
references.
さまよっていた俺には
There
わ
may
ずか
be
数年
JoJo
前のことに
references,
しか思え
honestly.
ないまだ生々しい
We're gonna find out.
妻や友人
Oh my
仕
god,
事
the actual Funimation is
何もかも
watching this.
30年前に置いてきてしまう
I thought, it's like, who's that YouTuber?
あの事故で過去を失った俺は
No, it's the
この
official
汚れた街
Funimation
オールウェイで
YouTube.
ネゴ
Not
シエー
entirely
ターま
sure.
がいの探偵をしている
Hey, boy!
幼児誘拐や人身売買のネゴシエート身代金の仲介脱獄
I am a
犯の
hard
逮
and
捕など
dirty cop who's
やばい
down on
依頼
his
ばか
luck
り
Pretty much.
in an
だが
unkind
俺み
world
たいな過去を
that
なく
may
した
or
男
may
には
not also have
そんな世の中の
cyberpunk
海がなければ
influences.
飯も食っていけない
Cyberpunk influences in a Kojima
せい
game.
ぜい
Get
払い
out.
たい
Yeah.
しかないか
Yeah.
Funimation, if you're actually watching, I would definitely recommend that you guys like get this game and then bring it over here. Just kick Konami really hard.
Basically an anime anyway.
Yeah.
この部屋には
Oh, it's
俺の
Jay.
過去を示すものがたくさんある
Godswell. Godswell's next to him. Okay. But hey, Jay, thank you for coming by. Hope you enjoy. Maybe. I don't know. We have no idea. We're kind of playing it by the seat of our pants on this. So hopefully,
どれ
with
も
any
記
luck,
憶の空白
it'll
を
be
埋める
cool.
ものばかりだ
Okay.
All right.
So,
So I'm gonna, just in case anyone missed the narrative of the story so far, Jonathan Ingram is the main character. He was on a, he was doing some routine maintenance in space, and there was some malfunction, and his suit flew out into space. A recovery program in the suit basically freezes him in time, and it's just like a frozen ball, basically, and he gets lost in space. 25 years later, they find him, unfreeze him, and when he wakes up, his wife is no longer married to him. He doesn't want to go back to space. He's back on home, which is Earth. And Earth is like kind of gross. And that's why they made the space station. They want everybody to go to this place. And there's a lot of crime on home and all that stuff. So whenever they refer to home in this game, they're talking about all of Earth. It's no longer just LA or New York, which they still exist in those things. There's his ex-wife there.
so this is a point-and-click adventure game that I am attempting to do with a PS1 D-pad. I tried the analog sticks. They do not work.
ロレイン
I tried that. My wife. No.
それも過去のことだ
She has moved beyond and remarried.
ビヨンド
after
で
my
再婚したらしい
She's
今では他人のワイフだ
someone else now. It
日
was the
本
hair,
人とア
wasn't
メ
it?
リ
No,
カ
it was
人
the
の
mullet, probably, dude. Look at you.
あいつには
His
どこか
blue
神
mullet.
秘的なところがあった
Now, the musical influences and the character influences in this game are actually primarily influenced by Lethal Weapon.
Hey, Harley. I'm sorry, I'm saying hi.
Go.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to... guys, I know a lot about the game.
He
I'm
knows
just-
more about this game than I do. I'm just like, oh, this looks cool.
I'm a video game reviewer. It's what I do.
What I do.
Now, one thing they're never going to explain, and I just want you guys to know this up front, they never explain why his hair is blue. He seems to be the only one that has this specific problem.
Well, he's an anime character.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Yes, I can go back.
Yep.
We have to go back.
You can look at your badge. Now,
We can look at all of this.
as you could imagine, for this kind of universe, because Kojima was involved with writing it, he's very specific about things and details tons of information. So one of the cool things is when you go to look at the cigarettes, he's going to explain how cigarettes work in the future, because it's not just tobacco being lit. It's a special kind of cigarette that you can smoke in a space station because they have to worry about air quality and stuff.
These are
Muslims.
Muslims. The only cigarette in the world that still give off secondary smoke. I don't like the pure bent cigarettes you get today. There are mixed cigarettes, part conventional, part bent. Bent cigarettes are cigarettes that don't produce any secondary smoke, which you light by simply breaking off the end. It's like one of those glow sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I say light, but there's no actual fire involved. They work off a chemical reaction. Glow sticks. And even the leaves are specifically...
So in the future, everyone is smoking glow sticks. Yes, it's a horrible, horrible future.
Well, that would explain the, like, disco colors that keep going through his office. Everybody around's lighting up some cigarettes. Look at that. Make my room more pleasant, but they're not my thing. The only brand I touch now is Muslims. My brand. My brando. These are my special cigarettes.
So yeah, it's so you have to keep clicking around and looking at stuff.
Wanna buy some death sticks? It's a beer can. It's empty. They used to use aluminum for cans before, but these ones are made of biodegradable plastic. Cool. All right. Well, there's a blinking light here. Yep. Video phone with a built-in printer. Oh my God, they still use printers.
Yes.
So I disabled the video from my end. Most of my case comes in over the phone. Clients don't particularly like meeting in person.
I think you can click it again.
Play messages. I should check the machine. Maybe there's a call from someone. Screw you, guy.
間違い電話と確認してる。くそ。仕事の依頼電話はないか。
And yeah, there's going to be objects on here. You'll click once, read about it, and then it's going to reveal more secondary options that you can go back and see again. Now, I would recommend if any of you actually play this at home, you're going to need a modified PlayStation 1 or modified PlayStation 2 or the ability to play import discs. And if you can find it, there's a mouse for the original PlayStation.
Oh my God, we looked for one.
Yeah.
Because this is a point-and-click adventure game, so we're like, well, there was a mouse that you could get for the PS1, but it's not easy to find.
And it does work on this game. Like, it's actually designed to use this game. Well, I mean, it's not, they didn't make the mouse specifically to play this game, but the game was designed around the concept of using a mouse.
Okay, well, it's still blinking. Is there another message? Oh, there was, let's see what the next one says.
汚染した水を飲ませてるくせに。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
It's also reminding me of the opening of Fifth Element a bit.
It's got, it really does have a lot of that feel going on.
Let's see what the next one says.
そうだ。俺はしけてる。わかってるさ。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
So take a look at the wall.
But it's still blinking. Okay, which wall? This wall?
Yeah.
Look at the wall. Newspaper article about my accident that occurred during the EMPS spacewalk outside Beyond.
Every single image or every single paper on that wall is a different article.
Oh my God.
And like, cause this is how he wants to indoctrinate you in the world, and they want to make you understand what is going on. So they're just like, click everything, look at everything.
There's stuff everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Specifically this scene, they do it. When you get out further, they don't really do it all the time.
Yeah, because now it's just like, okay, well, you know nothing about this game or this world. We're going to teach you some stuff. We're going to make you do some learning. How many messages does this guy get?
聞こえるか。オルソンだが、オタクとの取引はなかったことにしてくれ。じゃあな。
また依頼人に逃げられたか。やっぱり事件の依頼は入ってないか。
Jeez.
間違い電話とはバカにしてる。
Prank caller.
やっぱり事件の依
I've
頼は
actually
入
never
って
listened to
ない
all the
か。
messages, so I didn't know you could do that. Oh, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, there was a go outside, but it said I had to wait. Wait, there's nothing. Open the blinds. Leaving them closed. Plenty of guys who'd like to take a shot at me. I'm pretty sure they can shoot you through those blinds, dude.
No, in the future, blinds are bulletproof, actually. Surprised you didn't know that. This is a very common thing. Our blinds are bulletproof. Oh, wait, we don't have blinds.
You don't have blinds. We have 2 windows, one with a giant light blaring in our face. Because we're so cool like that.
I'll take a look at the chat a little bit.
Please do. Because I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to click on.
Click on more of those newspapers. All right, let's take a look.
Newspaper article.
Give me a sec, folks. My chat is updating. Or it's just so many people are actually typing all at once.
Yeah.
Funimation's leaving.
Oh! Thanks for stopping by, Jay. Hope you had a good 5 minutes or so. Have a good evening.
The year is 2010, and we smoke glow sticks.
Well, we do. You're not going to be able to read the whole thing. It's updating way too fast.
I'm trying to. All right. Some more information. So Beyond is the name of the space station, as we know, which looks a lot like a colony. Like, it's not even... Like, it's clearly just... They looked at... he was watching Gundam one evening and went...
That! Exactly. Although, this technically would have come out before Gundam Wing. So it would have... It's not based on the after colonies, but it's based on the previously used Gundam colonies of the 80s, probably.
I believe this game may have come out in 1996.
Here?
But the original came out in 1994.
Oh, you mean the PlayStation version?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the original release on PlayStation came out in 1996. Just the first game came out in 1994. But I think the graphics for the space station was the same.
No, there wouldn't have been much of a reason for them to change it.
So at this point, they're basically talking about how they've been to Mars already, giving you the idea that space travel isn't that big of a deal. They've gone to a lot of places. A lot of things are happening. It's kind of, you know.
Going to the moon is about as interesting as a trip to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's a really nice place, actually. Just wanna...
I was making a quote, because that's my kind of commentary. It's quotes, reference humor, and bad puns.
So above the picture of him and his wife, there's some more images up there.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
Jeez.
See, they're like,
yep, we're gonna stick you here for a while. Hope you get used to clicking on things.
This is important because they're trying to introduce you to everything about him. I prefer they did a little bit easier than this, but
エド・ブラウンは俺の人生で最も信用できる親友であり良きパートナーだった
So, like I said, game's kind of influenced by Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, because that totally looks like Riggs and Murtaugh.
Yeah.
Riggs!
Riggs, your hair's blue.
I'm too old for this shit. Back then, everybody thought orange-colored suits were cool. Doctor Who would like to have a word with you. Okay.
And
So you have to have a look at the gun.
when you have that picture open, you can actually look at every individual person in that picture, and he'll tell you who it is and everything about them and stuff.
Okay, the replica of... Why do you have a replica badge, man?
Well, he's no longer a police officer.
Okay, I guess that was... I could have sworn that it said go check a look at the badge.
These police nuts.
These police nuts.
Here's a question for everybody that's watching us right now. If you were a police officer and you got frozen in time and you woke up, would you be able to retire on
what?
On police, not salary, but like...
Do you think police get pensions and salaries?
Yes. Do they not? Don't police get pensions and salaries?
Maybe now, but probably not in the future.
No. I guess, yeah.
The mystical, magical future.
Look, we have cigarettes that don't make smoke. Stop asking for money. You know, like, it's a very simple thing.
Stupid kids out smoking your glow sticks. Okay.
Does he have an office next door to Sam and Max, the freelance police?
Probably.
I'd say so. So Ed was a part of the bomb squad before he joined narcotics, so he has experience with explosives. Will that play into the future events of the game?
Probably. Back. I feel like I've clicked on most things unless there's like books. Books from the 20th century.
Look down at the wedding picture again. And look closer at the picture.
I still wear my wedding ring.
Look at the date.
Oh,
the yellow date
here.
there. See?
August 24th, 2009.
Oh my God, that's even in the past for us.
I know. Ugh, that's sad.
But yeah, you can like explore everything on here. You can look at the other picture and do the same thing. I think he's wearing something in this one. Yeah, the jacket I think might be.
December 24th, 2008. This was our first Christmas together. I still got the watch.
That's it for the watch. It's not. I don't think the watch is relevant to the story, but yeah. Okay, Metacooler sent a question directly at me.
Cool.
Arkada, you ever going to review DBZ anytime soon?
Probably not. DBZ is large, involved, and honestly, I'm not as big of a fan as most people. So I'm probably not the person that should talk about it. Granted, anybody that would talk about it more than me is a super fan, and then they would probably be like, yeah, no, it's freaking awesome and great and shit. And I'm just kind of like, it's all right. It's a classic. It's worth watching.
Well, I can review Dragon Ball Z.
You could.
Dragon Ball is better.
You can also review the games, technically.
You could.
You could put that on your channel. What have I not clicked on? There was this piece of paper randomly here. A crumpled up piece of paper. This was a note. I had it stuck to the phone. My desk is a total mess, come to think of it. It'd be nice if I could hire an assistant. Yeah. I've always had a help wanted sign posted by the entrance to the building for quite some time, but no takers.
Take a look up at the people that were the original Policenauts.
That one?
Yep.
I think it was that one. And you want me to actually click on everybody?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to click on Edu Brown.
Edu Brown.
I love that is how they translate Ed into Japanese.
Edu.
Like you're adding more syllables than needed. Just Ed.
Edu.
In Cowboy Bebop, do they say Edu?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't notice that.
Well, technically, Ed's name has like 50 different things to it.
Joseph.
Joseph and Jonathan. The real JoJo squad. Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference? Salvatore. It's from the NYPD.
Because he's Italian. So
Gates Becker. Scotland Yard.
The thing is, I've never, like, when you see these characters eventually, I don't acknowledge if they have a Japanese accent that sounds like it's Scottish or Italian, right? Because I've never really...
Why would they, though?
Okay. Now, I promise you the rest of the game is not,
Not
like
like
this.
this.
This is just because they're trying to indoctrinate into the world. Look at the, I think, the green, maybe on the answering machine, there's that little notepad
note?
there. Yeah.
Look. Piece of paper with information on a client. I've been asked to look for their 4-year-old son. You just don't see many random kidnappings nowadays. It's safer for the kidnappers to quickly sell off the victim's organs to organ buyers, and they're guaranteed to see who return that way too. I've got a bad feeling about this one.
My son's missing. It's like, oh my God.
Check the black market. You might find his heart.
You might find pieces of him around.
Is it the same thing? No.
Yeah. Okay. Go up and did you click on all the images up there?
I'm pretty sure I got them. Yeah. So I've seen them, and I'm pretty sure I actually clicked on them.
Okay.
Is the game literally set up so you have to click on absolutely everything before to let you go?
Only the beginning part because you're waiting for an event to happen. But the event won't trigger until
You've seen everything.
yeah.
God, you could be stuck here for a while.
If you, well, yeah, because it's kind of sad that they have to indoctrinate you into the world as the way they do it. But we're almost there, folks. Just stick with us. Trust me, it's gonna happen. Did you click on the framed picture too? The one that's on the wall?
Yeah, the award.
Yeah.
When I was a Policenaut. Ooh. Okay. That was the first time it gave me a bonus thing when I tried to go back.
There we go.
Oh, is that it? Yeah!
今日は運がいい。こんな早い時間に客が来るとは。どうぞ。鍵はかかっていない。
ジョナサン、久しぶり。
And now you know who that person is. 'Cause the game forced you to find out.
Do you get it? She's your ex-wife.
そう。私よ、ジョナサン。
You're nice enough to actually put the actress's name. Oh, right. No, that is a Kojima thing, isn't it? Right. Never mind. I'm sorry. I take that back. He doesn't get credit for
今
that.
頃どうして。
私、おばさんになったでしょ。あなたは変わらないわ。あの頃のまま。
Because I'm old.
ロレイン、なぜ今になって俺のところに。
許してもらおうなんて思ってないわ。
This is so Mel Gibson. What the fuck? Yeah, that's about right. Lethal Weapon's a movie series from the 80s.
何があったんだ。
Hey! Guy Mulaney! Thank you for the donation, man! That's appreciated.
わかった。
Guy Manley. Why did I think it was Mulaney? I had to reread that. It's going pretty quick.
So
But hey, thank you.
I'll read out his message. Good luck with the first gunfight with the controller. You should use the PS mouse.
We don't have a PS mouse. We don't have a gun. We got this thing.
Don't spoil the game. He was going to find out about the gunfight soon.
And then get pissed off and rage quit. So I can click on things. Is that an Ellis? That costs a fortune. Yeah, this one's a little odd. They're all arranged on home. Change the design of its bag every year while producing them in limited others and then destroy all the originals. That's why they're so expensive. Okay. That is really her. Talk.
It's just, he's like, hold on, I have to know for sure.
I have to.
Just touches her face really weirdly.
Yeah. Ask about her request. Why don't we get to it then?
All right.
で、君の夫がどうしたって？
夫の北条健三が3週間前会社に出かけたきり行方不明なの。会社や警察に問い合わせても誰も取り合ってくれないの。
それで地球へ。
嫌な予感がするの。何かあったに違いないわ。
蒸発とかじゃ。
蒸発なんて考えられない。この地球ならともかくコロニーで行方不明だなんてきっと何かの事件に。
脅迫みたいなものは？
いえ、何も。まるで神隠しにあったみたい。
金目当ての誘拐ではなさそうだ。
Okay, so her new husband is missing. And likely dead.
Yeah.
君が再婚した。
Maybe with all his organs sold off.
どんな人物なんだ？
北条は
Is banana pudding still banana pudding if it lacks vanilla wafers? Say what now?
It's actually a foodie question. If it's Nilla, then no. It has to be Nilla wafers or else it's not good banana pudding.
これが彼の写真よ。
The fuck?
なるほど。
That's her
どう見
husband.
ても悪人には見えないな。幸せそうじゃないか。
ええ。この写真預かってくださるわよね。
強引だな。
Okay. All right. Jeez. There's a lot of options.
Well, just think, after they already set this screen up, it's probably not much time at all just to add all these text boxes. They're padding out game time.
So, the husband works for a company called Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, which is owned by
Hojo. Final Fantasy VII reference. Even though this was made first.
Could you imagine if it's the same universe?
Oh my god. It might be.
Tim asks you, are you going to do a full review of Violet Evergarden?
Hi, Tim. Possibly. My thing when it comes to people asking me if I'm going to do it, like, there's a very high likelihood, but then if I say yes, it's kind of this weird commitment, and then if anything happens, or if I sit down and write a script and it just doesn't work out that well, and then people are like, but you said you were going to... I'm like, it just didn't work out. So, probably. Will it actually happen? Who knows?
For those concerned, he does speak very highly of the series that he's watched so far.
Yeah, I have a video that says you should watch Violet Evergarden. I'm pretty sure that gets my general point across. Granted, it doesn't go into detail about the show itself, but, you know.
And if for those of you that don't know what Violet Evergarden is, it's a series about a bunch of people stabbing each other in a very, very blood-soaked garden. Now you know.
Taking the title a little bit literally.
Gundam.
Gundam! It's a Gundam!
It's a damned gun.
It's a damned
The Wild
gun.
West that people use to fight other people with.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Eventually someone's gonna make a game or an anime, and what it's going to be is you're gonna have this Asian guy that comes to the Wild West to learn how to be a cowboy. Because you have all those movies about Americans going and becoming samurai. So now we're gonna have a thing. Oh hey! Wait, I missed that. Crap. No, someone donated.
I got it.
What's their name? Shit.
An evil resident donated $5, and he said, "Have fun with Planets, the game." This will be uploaded later.
It's Planetes.
Planetes.
I know, I fell for that too. It's red, it reads planets. And you'd think that's what it was, but it's pronounced Planetes.
I don't like this anymore.
I know.
We're done the stream.
I know, we're done. That's it.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Space Detective.
Space Detective?
My name's Jonathan Ingram.
Wow. Could you imagine if they actually got this game brought over and Dave Hayter actually did the voice for Jonathan
Oh my
Ingram?
god.
He looks like the type of guy Sudoki would get along with.
That's the thing though, isn't Hayter and Kojima kind of on bad terms now after MGS5?
I have no idea, honestly.
Hayter kind of got sidelined.
He did.
You know,
He
Kojima
absolutely
really likes Kiefer Sutherland. I think I hit every option. Yeah, I did all
Oh, you
those.
can ask a second time for other things too.
Oh, okay.
So, you want me to look for...
Please find him.
You're the only person I've got.
Wait, that's Lorraine.
Oh, that is Lorraine. Whoops.
All I have is that 2D photo, though.
David Hayter as Lorraine.
2D photo? If it turns out Takagawa's involved, that could
Complicate things.
complicit things.
If I hit back, okay, no, it's just, let's look at the blinds. It's just like, ignore the blinds. I think I'm being followed.
I don't know, Arkada. How about you look at her pearl necklace?
Who needs a guide when you have Shane? Necklace. Look, that necklace couldn't have been cheap. It's pearl. Thought it wasn't easy getting her old pearls on Beyond.
'Cause there isn't an ocean on Beyond, so there's no clams, so you can't get pearls. Do you get it yet? It's difficult up in space. Yes, we get it. It's just trying to hammer it home.
It's space! I can't see you very well over there. Come over here where there's more light.
I would be very happy if Tex Murphy showed up at some point in this game, and that's a reference only like 3 of you got. And for those 3, you're gems. You're gems. You understand me? The fact that you and I know what that is makes us better than most people. It almost looks like you're trying to shush her with the cursor.
Shh. Don't talk. Don't talk. Talk about... Oh, okay.
Old L.A.
Let's start with yourself. I can't remember if I did yourself. Plenty of ways to make a buck. Did you ever finish Iron-Blooded Orphans? No, I did not. Or do you want a Simul Watcher podcast thing again? Yeah, that watch thingy didn't turn out that well. Not many people seem to enjoy that, so we didn't do more of it.
俺たちがいた
Oh,
あ
hey,
の頃
voice
から
acting.
30年近く経っているが何も変わっちゃいない。本当のロスは北に移転しちまったがな。ただたまに今日みたいに雪が降るんだ。異常気象らしい。
Don't you mean like Cyber LA or New LA or...
Well, this is old L.A. and new L.A. is up north.
ロスに雪が降るなん
I
て
guess they're separate now.
例の地下鉄もスラム化が進んだんで廃止になってる。
ビヨンドの発展とは対照的ね。
ここは時代から取り残されたところだからな。
Alright, so
Work.
On home, kidnappings are becoming almost as frequent as rapes and robberies. Trafficking people's more profitable than drugs or prostitution now. That's terrible. It's surprising to hear about a case like yours these days. So, will you help me? ... Ellipses. I need to hear more about the situation first.
Show...
Hojo.
We already showed her the Hojo photo.
It was taken a while back. He's gained some weight since then. 'Cause he's a fat boy. You
Alright, so did all those, showed the photo,
you can ask again about
the request for the 3rd time.
yeah. What I recommend when you're doing this game, do everything twice or 3 times.
Okay.
And then if it duplicates,
Then you know you're fine.
yeah. Actually, any of you that go to play this game in the future know to do that. Like,
Now you know.
like when you're on something, stay and memorize the stuff. It's a detective game. They're gonna quiz ya, and if you don't know what a space bent cigarette is, you're not gonna have a good time.
Karen is a news anchor on Beyond.
A news anchor, huh?
She's pretty famous there.
And yet, I haven't heard of her. She'll be 27 soon. She's still single.
You're almost that age in the game, the main character.
How
Just
old is
saying.
he?
Well, he was like, he was frozen in time. She might be a little bit younger. Oh, the joys you're gonna have in this game. Just so you guys know, when you go through the options in this menu, it actually gives you a one-handed playing style. It does have it in the options.
You can play this game one-handed.
Yep.
Now, why would you want to do that?
I couldn't tell you why.
Small crit says, I mean, offer the lady a seat. Like, damn, man.
We tried. She doesn't want to come away from the freaking door. She's like, oh, I look too old.
I must stay in the darkness to hide myself of the wrinkles of time.
Scheduled day in, day out. Quite a change.
But the past months, he's become more unpredictable, you might say. You can't really draw anything concrete from that. You think he'd become involved in something, though? It's my gut feeling.
Yeah, you got a good feeling.
If there are indications of some sort of trouble beforehand, the chances of it being a ransom, kidnapping are pretty...
He'd become angry and frightened.
That wasn't like him.
He'd beat me mercilessly.
Oh my god.
So you're saying something might have been targeting him?
Yeah, I literally have to click everything 50
Yeah.
bajillion times.
Yeah. I wish it just did all this. All the
Yeah,
way through.
you'd think. I couldn't have survived on my own. I was lonely.
That's okay.
You bitch!
Well, he was dead. Do you blame her for getting married? To be fair, she didn't marry another person with blue hair.
It's true.
Yeah. She upgraded from a Smurf.
Once you go blue, I don't know.
You can't skidoo. I don't really know. Like, what do
Can't
you do?
skidoo. Blue skidoo. You can too.
All right, so let's ask about some clues.
Some blue skidoo.
Let's ask some Blues Clues.
ロレイン、君の勘だけではわからないな。
I'm doing good. Ryan! This is all in
北
caps.
条から預かっているものがあるの。
Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
カプセ
Yes.
ル剤と
Long time ago, though.
葉の切れ端なんだけど、
So, here's all she found.
なんだかわか
Some
らない
drug
けど
capsules
重
and a
要な
piece
も
of
のら
relief.
しいわ。
What?
カプセル
Capsules
と葉か。
And a leaf.
自分に何かあったら
Mental
これを警
gear?
察か信用のできる人のところへ届けるようにって
信用のできる人か。
ね。蒸発なんかじゃないでしょ。
Just to be sure.
まだその手がかりの品を見せてもらってはいないが、他に何か手がかりは？
口癖のように言ってたことがあるの。
Blue skidoo
プ
too.
ラトーに何かあるって。
Kept mentioning the word.
プラットは。
Will you ever do a Q&A? Well, ask questions. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't guarantee we'll get to them, but even if this was just a straight flat Q&A with nothing else, there's no guarantee I'd get to them then either. No, that's it. Okay. Capsules.
どっちからでもいいが。それは？
これがそのカプセルよ。
何の薬だ？
わからないの。
徳川製薬に関係するものだろうか。
これ預かってくださる？
Wait a second. These pills are computer graphically rendered.
Bills here. Alright. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap us over to just. There we go.
じゃあもう一つの
No, they can hear them. They just
そ
can't
の
hear us.
葉の切れ端ってのは？
Okay, so he's asking more about the leaf.
There we go.
これがその葉よ。見たことのない葉だわ。
It's a freaking
なぜ
leaf.
半分なんだ？
最初から半分だったわ。
Like, I guess maybe it's a big deal because we're in the future and all plant life has been decimated or something. What is this, Final Fantasy Spirits Within?
But it's
Let's go find a freaking plant.
But see, it's half a leaf. You took advantage of the space development boom more than anyone. All right, so let's ask about Plato.
Plateau.
Or is it Pluto?
Pluto.
Plato.
Plato.
Plato. Could he have said Pluto? To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. We still haven't been to Pluto, though.
Yet.
依頼の内容については君の話で大体分かった。確かにただの蒸発じゃなさ
Oh,
そう
is
だ。
there?
ジョナサ
So
ン、
you'll help me, right,
引き受け
Jonathan?
てくれるわよね。
I'll pay
お
you
金な
whatever
ら
you
心配
want.
しないで。
$1 million.
待ってくれロレイン。
How about you buy me a time machine so I can go back in time and prevent that asshole from marrying you? I'm lonely.
All right.
ロレイン、即答はできないが、
He's going to consider getting this case
Jonathan.
under wraps.
引
Going.
き受けてくれるんじゃ。
悪いが、しばらく
Pluto is a planet.
今日のところは、
そうね。
すまない。これは預かっておくよ。
All right, here we go. She's not happy.
わかった。また来るわ。週末までビバリーヒルズのホテルニューローズにいます。いつでも連絡して。
Good. She's staying in Beverly Hills. Clearly, she's rich.
ジョナサ
I don't know. Maybe Beverly
ン、
Hills.
私許してもらおうなんて思ってない。
Maybe.
あなたの帰りを待ちきれなかったの。
Baby came in and caught me playing Policenauts one-handed.
あなたが救出された時、私
Why does she look like her head is photoshopped to her neck?
もっと
Doesn't
早
look
く
that bad.
すぐにで
Well,
もあな
this
た
is
のと
actually
こ
not
ろ
a
に
video
飛んでいけ
sequence.
た
All they've done is they've animated the face and eyes.
それが言いたかっ
The eyes are staring into your soul.
ロレイン、ここへはどうやって？
た。ホテルで車借りたの。クラシックな感じの。
そっか。
All right, folks. You ready for some action-packed excitement?
Back to this screen.
Well, it was nice seeing you again.
じゃあ、
Goodbye. Couldn't animate her walking away, so we just put in the sound effect of her footsteps. That was the smart thing to do.
But we were able to animate him picking up a cigarette, putting it in his mouth.
ロレイン、俺も会いたかった。もっと早く。
you like you wouldn't believe.
I also missed the world where this mullet was acceptable.
Look at that car. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Footprints. Car's gonna explode.
Lorraine! 車から離れろ!
She did.
Looks like she ain't going to Beverly Hills. And now, your first on-rails gun sequence.
Oh no.
奴はどこへ行った?
I'm not even quite certain how many people would know this. Right there, there's an advertisement for Speed King, which is a video game that was released in Japan and in the UK.
He's got a gun. Oh jeez. Fuck off. Boom! Take that. God, this sucks. No, seriously. You guys don't even know. I'm trying to do this with a D-pad. Yeah!
Reload, reload.
How do I reload? There we go. I know I'm hitting you.
見えない。早く行け。
Now where is he?
Look at the Speed King advertisement. See his
どこに
feet there?
隠れた?
I didn't know what he was gonna do.
Oh, man. You're like shooting him in the face.
In the face! Not in the leg! Not in the chest! In the face! See, now that we're in full screen, I have somebody asking what game is this.
路地へ逃げ込んだな。
There was a reason I was using that screen. I have you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, for everyone that's asking, we are playing Policenauts, the 1994 to 1996 release on the PlayStation.
Yes, indubitably.
It's a game by Hideo Kojima, the maker of Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear?
Prior to the release of the game, he decided to make a game that was sort of a spiritual successor to Snatcher, if you will.
Now, I've never even done that. I didn't know there was a menu. Like, I didn't know you could actually look at the menu. Hey, it's ravioli night tonight.
It's an alleyway. Goes back quite a bit. It's a dumpster. Nothing strange about a dumpster.
I think you can click on the alleyway and move.
Oh, enter out. All right. Here we go. Why aren't you streaming on Twitch? Because I do that normally. Decided to do something different. Maybe it was a good idea. Maybe it was a horrible idea. We'll find out.
So much for following his footprints. Alright, so there's a white trail in the center.
Uh-huh.
Clearly he's excited.
Clearly. Some kind of liquid on the ground. You know, past the strip club.
Like milk?
White blood. Sure.
White blood? Artificial blood? Does anyone know of a character from the Metal Gear universe that has white blood as well? Because, folks, this is the same universe.
Fuck. No, literally, fuck. It says it on the screen. You were worried about swearing. It's right there.
But they clearly misspelt it.
Looks like it was already here. He's losing a hell of a lot. Okay, check where the blood stops. Oh wait, unless he's in this dumpster.
Yeah.
It's a dumpster. Then move closer.
Look at the garbage bin or
Garbage bags. He could be in there. Looks like it's full of garbage.
I think maybe advanced now or something like that.
Oh, now I can advance. No, let me check around here. Barrel. There's a drum. Wooden boxes. Perfect sides to hide behind. Then maybe you go look. Got pipes. These pipes, barbed wire. Couldn't climb those.
Look at the garbage bags again, I think.
Person, good fifth. I already clicked the bags like twice. That couldn't be inside one of these. No. Could easily be in here.
Did you look at the blood close enough to?
Blood stops here. He must be around here somewhere.
All right, advance maybe.
No, because then I was like, no, he has to be here. Let me check around some more.
Maybe see the corners of those little arches? Yeah, right there.
He certainly could be in there. There's something about it, actually. I better be careful. Okay, he's in the bags.
Just open fire. Oh!
Yes, sir.
Here we go again. What?
This is suddenly getting real goofy. How is he still alive?
I keep shooting him in the head, too.
That's okay, Doctor. I only have 6 bullets in the brainstem. I don't remember Christmas.
Got him. And he's still running. Oh my god.
なぜだ手応えはあったはずだ奴は不死身なのか
No. I mean, obviously, at this point, he's running white. He's got white blood.
I'm not gonna let you get away. I'll kill you.
奴は恐ろしく足の速い奴だしかしこの先は行き止まりのはず
So not only did he run, he had the time to carefully write out, in blood, I'll kill you.
これは文字のようださっきのゴミ箱の落書きとは質が違うようだ
English.
なめた野郎だ挑戦状のつもりか
Expected a bit closer to
He left this message for me. He should be around here, though. He wrote this in his blown blood. The guy is a psycho.
That is clear.
Is he hiding in there again? You're gonna kill me, huh? What's taking you so long? Show yourself, asshole. Concrete wall. Doesn't seem to be anywhere you could hide. The only place would be that hollow over there. Can't see pretty well, but that's a dead end. Oh! But maybe that's what we needed. Cutscene or just another scene? Cutscene! Oh, he's got a bike. This is gonna go well.
Kaneda!
Tetsuo! Yeah, just needed like that extra line to follow the tail lightning. And yeah, this would have been Arkada. Yes.
You left your wife dying on the side of the road there for quite some time.
Not my wife!
Not anymore. She's nobody's wife now.
That's dark.
雪が止んだわ。よかった。またあなたと一緒に星が見られた。会いたかったわ。この28年間。
ロレイン
その時まだ
How
し
is
て
she
くれて
not
るの
burned to shit?
時間にルーズな俺に
Like, she looks fine. If her hand and face are perfectly fine, what's she dying of?
Well, that's all that's there. Everything else is gone.
Everything else is gone.
カレンは病気なの。助けてあげて。カレンは。
ロレイン
ロレイン
知り合いか
友人だ
An old
古い
かわいそうにビヨンドから来たんだろう
いや
In the future, everyone in LA
戻ってきた
speaks Japanese.
俺のところに
Thank you, Hideo Kojima. Man, this is not an easy bag to open. There we go.
Yeah, I like this. It's a good chocolate.
当機はグラビティターンに
To keep our energy up,
順調
we're
に
eating
ビヨンドコ
brookside
ーストへの軌道を飛行しております。
Not sponsored.
なお、これより先は無重量状態とな
Can't
ります
believe I
の
have
で
to say that.
ご用の
Oh shit, my
悪さ
pen!
の方は
Oh no, I'm not
ご
getting
用の
that back until the end of the
お近く
flight.
のスチュワーデスまでご連絡ください。
Why did that even happen?
Whoa, dude! Who's that creepy guy?
どうしたんですか気分が悪いようですね宇宙は苦手で宇宙酔いですか珍しいな宇宙は初めていや昔事故で宇宙を漂流してそれで宇宙恐怖症にそれは大変ですねスチュワーデスに行って薬をもらったらどうですコールボタンなら壁の赤いスイッチですよいやまだ大丈夫
I'm gonna go add something to the stream. Because I'm getting tired of seeing it
気
quit.
を紛らわすには話すのが一番です 隣に座ったのも何かの縁です。よろしく。私はレッドウッドです。
In case you're wondering, there we are.
ああ、イングラムです。よろしく。
That works. It sort of works. I'm kind of annoyed that it's like not lining up. Ah, it's gonna bug me.
Here, I'll play. All right, guys. So he's now on his way to Beyond.
Okay, it's a bit better. Yes, I can accept this. Okay. Go to sleep.
Nope.
Go to bed.
He's an unusual kind of guy. He looks awkward to talk to. Let's talk to him.
But now it's cutting off the names and chat.
Not really.
Maybe I should put it above the webcam.
No, I can see it fine.
Hmm.
Your skin looks a little... It's always like this, yes.
So, what game you playing?
Why is your skin that color? Because of my artificial blood. Hey, look.
He's got white blood.
Yeah.
White blood. White
I use first generation artificial blood, which is less complex than the third generation kind you see on home. Of course, everyone knows that.
I know, right?
Are you from Beyond? No, he's from Earth. Yes, I was born and raised there. I had a family matter to attend on home. And yourself? Are you a terrestrial?
Is this that Fortnite game these young kids are talking about nowadays? Yes, this is Fortnite.
Yeah, there's 100 of us playing this game, and the last one to die of boredom wins. Yeah. Not exactly. I used to be an amphibian. You know, going back and forth between home and beyond.
Is that what they call an amphibian?
I suppose. An amphibian?
Not bad for an amphibian.
Amphibian? You were one of the amphibians? It was a long time ago, back when we were called astronauts. All right, let's ask about
everything.
First generation artificial blood. Are you military?
Something like that, yes. I'm a Frozener after all.
Oh my god. Kermit the Frog here.
Kojima is watching the stream going, that's not his voice.
Beyond is a very nice place.
Well, you seem to be sweating, but that's none of my business.
It has 1G artificial gravity and its own plant life. Terrestrials enjoy it a lot there, too. If you want detailed information, you should talk to the stewardess.
Beyond again?
Yeah, just in case.
It'll be hitting its 30th birthday soon. There are festivals or festivities going on all over Beyond to mark the anniversary.
You must be a pretty busy guy.
Not really, no. After all, the space has been at peace the entire century.
I can do this voice all day.
Oh my god.
It might not be much sense to terrestrials, but Beyond is home to me. To be honest, though, I guess Frozeners don't really have a home. We're sperm in a cup, you see. It might not...
Resume that.
No, we already did that one.
That one. Frozeners.
What do you mean by Frozener?
Frozener is someone created from an artificially fertilized egg held in a cryogenic storage by a government or the breeders of, as some people call them, again, sperm in a cup.
Small Chris asks, hey, Ark, can your fan base now be called the Frozeners?
I like that.
Stay Frozener.
Stay Frozener.
We're going to hold on to that. I like that a lot, Small Crits.
The egg is later transferred to a surrogate mother for gestation and delivery. Oh, yeah, I've heard a little bit of...
Oh, besides you. You can read, Jonathan.
Oh, yeah. I've heard a little about them.
We call them whores.
We call them whores.
There's still a severe shortage of manpower in space development.
You. You sound like I'm boring you.
All Frozeners have an identification code like this tagged into our foreheads. You can see it right here. I know you've been looking at it, and it's actually very irritating that you keep staring and not asking about it, so I'm just going to identify it. Right here, this is the code. Surprising as it might seem. There's a great number of Frozeners on Beyond. There's no discrimination against us on Beyond like there is on Home, because you see, we're bred in semen cups by prostitutes. If anything, we're considered superior.
I'm so glad we're doing this.
Okay, artificial blood. I can't do both voices.
Okay.
What does having an artificial blood do for somebody?
Well, it makes me as hard as a rock. Artificial blood has a higher oxygen transportation efficiency than normal blood, so it makes heavy blood loss less of a life-threatening condition.
I see.
The body's functions aren't negatively affected in areas of low oxygen density either.
We have rather high density in the right places.
Yes, it's perfect for people working in space.
Yeah, that's perfect for people working in space.
It also works great with space fucking.
Zero G fucking.
So why hasn't it been adopted for widespread use?
Well, you see, a normal person's kidneys and lungs wouldn't be able to process this type of artificial blood. You need to make slight improvements to the kidneys and lungs via gene therapy and also undergo regular hemodialysis. That's when they take your blood out and replace it with milk.
Juicy white milk.
That requires incredible amounts of money and the proper facilities, namely a rubber tube and a cow.
Guess we can't really expect the public to be on anytime soon then.
Fuck no.
Get beyond that cow.
A lot of people really seem to be against having milk pumped into their veins.
Alright, I've already seen that.
Arrival time.
So, when are we going to arrive?
Get a watch. You're wearing one. I know it. I can see it right now. We're about 1/3 of the way there.
When are we going to arrive?
You look concerned with the time.
I just can't seem to settle down. My dick's rock hard right now.
Believe me, I can see that. You're scaring the little child across the way. We're about 1/3 of the way there. Please wrap it up. We still have a while to go yet. I have artificial blood. What's your excuse?
New challenge, Marvin the Martian boy.
Marvin the Martian voice?
Marvin the Where's my Earth? Oh, I haven't heard him in a while, so I'm not getting it right. Where is my Earth? No. Shit. I need to hear it.
Your
Fuck.
sense of time
It's been a while since I've heard Marvin.
Okay,
Got a lot of milk running through my
Ooh, this makes me very irritated. Very irritated indeed. It's something like this. It's kind of
pretty-
the same.
pretty
It's
the same.
very much the same thing.
as far as what we can do with it. Show him the D.
hold your photo.
I'm sorry, who are they? I don't know them.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to do
Expect you to.
Go back. Look,
He's got bandages.
you injured your arm. Did it happen on the job?
I just burned it a little. Yes, with bullets. You were shooting at me, you fuck.
Like, I mean, come on. It's clearly the same guy, right?
Clearly. Well, no, because if you recall from the shooting section, I shot him in the face a lot. Maybe that's why his face looks that ugly.
Must be painful.
The best environment for treating a burn?
Zero gravity.
Or 4chan.
Or 4chan? What is this 4chan? I'm really not surprised to see it frozen.
Sorry, I'm chewing on chocolate, guys.
It's fine. Oh, yeah, kind of.
Oh. They don't want us discriminate against. Yep. There's a button to call a stewardess and a button for the TV. Let's watch TV. Fuck.
Let's see what's on the tube. That's what we call it in the future. The tube.
Despite the fact they don't use tubes anymore. Oh, look,
Now
it's
for the BBC.
And now for something completely different. Hey, look, it's Karen Hojo.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。
Despite being from the BBC, we will be speaking in Japanese.
現在、ビヨンド内でのナーク中毒者が急増しております。事態を重く見た BCP では、ビヨンドでのナーク根絶を図るため、特別チームを編成。ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。
BBC means Beyond Broadcasting
ナークは
Corporation.
アヘンから作られる合成麻薬で、モルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの幻覚誘発症状を兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。宇宙推進事業団によりますと、宇宙開発におけるナークの依存度は 30% を超えると報告されており、宇宙でのナーク中毒者は増加の傾向にあるとの見解に達しております。
This is a riveting news story.
I love the little line
以上、
that goes down
カ
the
レン
screen.
北条がお伝え
Yeah,
しま
because
した。
they do that still.
Yeah, it needs to look like a television, right? So we gotta just put that in.
BBC どこのテレビ局だろう今のはビヨンドのテレビ番組ですよ。
Well, my voice acting is way
ビヨ
off.
ンドコーストブロードキャスティング、つまり BBC。
Let's watch TV again. I'm having fun. We're watching a TV while people are watching the stream of us watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
My brain hurt there, but we call this dead air.
次の話題です。
Just talk.
今、全世界的に移植
Better go
用
kidnap
臓
more
器
kids.
が増えています宇宙開発における宇宙環境の影響により、人体へのさまざまな障害が起こっています。無重力状態や宇宙船などにより、臓器の疾患、異常が急
So
増してお
apparently
り、
not
こ
everything
の
is
まま
good
では
on
十分
Beyond.
な移
People
植
are
が
having
賄えない
organ
と、ドナー不
abnormalities.
足に対する大きな不安が
You
寄せ
grow
ら
a
れていま
penis
す。
out of your forehead.
So that's what all
宇宙
that
推
white
進
milk's
事業団
doing.
では、ホームの移植後進国などにドナーネットワークへの加入を呼びかけています。以上、BBC からお伝えしました。
You want him to be Gilbert Godfrey? Really? All right. And actually,
I
let's
think
do this.
Gilbert Godfrey would kill my throat if I did it correctly.
I think I might be able to do him. Because the stewardess is going to be Gilbert Godfrey, okay?
はい。
Just let her,
どう
let her,
Yeah,
have
let
it.
her talk. So you have a
顔色が悪い
comparison.
ですね。宇宙酔いですか？
Oh, it feels sick.
緊張なさらないで気を楽にしてください。
ありがとう。
何か私にできることございますか？
Would you like some peanuts? Some cake? Or me? Basically, like, look at her pose.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Miss?
Yes! Gilbert Godfrey. That's not right.
That's not right.
No. I'm thinking like this. A little bit higher. Yes!
Peeking the mic like, holy shit.
I can't do it. I can't do Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah,
Ask
well, we
about-
tried.
Ask about
We're not
that.
voice actors. I mean, come on.
Beyond Coast, mankind's first space colony was completed in 2010. Since immigration was opened to the general public in 2013, the colony's population has grown to approximately 1 million people.
Why would an attendant know this?
Well,
When people are throwing up on a space airplane, they need to be calmed down with facts that just completely make the brain think of something else.
Ugh.
It's a common tactic. Next time you're on an airplane, ask the waitress that comes up to you that shouldn't be on the plane because it should be an air attendant how heavy the plane is. And she'll tell you because she knows that.
Nearly 1/3 of the current population is comprised of second-generation inhabitants. Wow, that voice just degraded completely. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to keep up.
Size. Well, first of all, the colony is a cylinder type. It's 6.5 kilometers in diameter and 32 kilometers in length. It makes one complete rotation every 2 minutes, very much like the Playboy Mansion, creating artificial gravity virtually equal to that of Earth's 1G. The colony's surfaces and mirrors are divided into three sections around its central axis, which each section having an area of 90 square kilometers, in the first and last O'Neill-type colony.
Well then.
The medical definition of Space Adaptation Syndrome, or SAS, is the symptoms one experiences during adaptation to zero gravity. It varies from person to person, but over 50% of people develop symptoms within 1 to 2 hours of entering the weightlessness. Cause. Much was revealed about the nature of SAS after the turn of the century. The previously held binary
Basically
theory
a
was
Wikipedia article.
Yep.
In the future, your flight attendant will be your own personal Wikipedia.
She's also an android. We called her Siri.
Do not fist android girls.
Ask for medicine. You could think...
Can you give me something for my sass?
Okay. Stop being a potty mouth. I think you'll start to feel better very soon.
Take the medicine.
Here is a Relax Effects.
Relax effects. Relax. Don't do...
Who makes this? Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, huh? Nanomachines, huh? Thanks. Here goes nothing. Now, if you listen very closely, you should hear him try and swallow a pill dry.
What was that?
That was... I think we'll start to feel better very soon. Still feel me? Here you are. Thanks, let me try another. Okay, listen.
What is this?
The combined industry of Konami. The effortless
that gag
genius
reflex
of Kojima.
The gag reflex
And
sound.
Here, I'll do the proper sound that she should make. Let's get another pill in him. Here
you go. Last one. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. All right, I'm good.
I'm good.
That was... Because if you dry swallowed a pill and you're already feeling sick, that's the sound you make. You would make a... Doesn't happen. Nobody dry swallow... Like, how many pills has he been dry swallowing by this point? You shouldn't take that many at once. Ooh,
Flirt. If you're free, how about you show a stranger around beyond?
I don't know if it's such a good idea.
Why not? Look, I got blue hair. You got purple hair.
Let's make a yellow-haired baby.
Let's make a yellow-haired baby.
I don't know what's purple and blue. It would just be, what? Slightly lighter purple?
I think.
Is that how it works?
Probably not.
They explain everything but the purple and blue hair in this damn game. It's really confusing.
How does you and me having dinner under the stairs?
He may or may not be on drugs right now.
I only had this many.
It's like I said stairs.
How
Dinner
does
under
dinner
the
under
stairs.
sound?
Let's have dinner under the stairs. I'm trying to do my job here, you know. Yeah, being a walking Wikipedia article.
All right. I'd consider if you worked for
Tokugawa.
Ooh.
Show. Okay.
All right. Let's. So because it's a Kojima game.
Can you stay a little longer? Certainly.
Because it is a Kojima game.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you not wearing a bra? They look so perky. Because one of the reasons this game probably didn't come over here. That's right, you don't need a bra in zero gravity, nor do you need to worry about your hips, breasts, or cheeks sagging. Which, by the way, true. If you remained in space forever,
there is no downforce on your skin, so your skin would stay more elastic. But the way he describes that is by you checking out her chest. That is insane. That is literally...
That is Kojima in a nutshell.
That's a really tight skirt. This is a special skirt designed to prevent SAS.
You know, it's designed to prevent SAS.
It puts pressure on the abdomen to prevent excess blood from moving to the upper half of the body as much as possible. Our entire uniform is designed this way. All right, you go away.
Let her go.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Call me again. Now we're back to this guy.
Yeah, I don't like the look of him.
That's an air circulator. When you go into sleep in zero gravity, the carbon dioxide you exhale collects around your head, which can make it difficult to breathe, and that device creates an airflow to prevent that. That's me.
Oh, it's the Policenauts stuff. Ah. All right.
Go to sleep. Go to bed.
少し眠ったらどうです？そうですね。宇宙酔いも楽になりましたから。
そうですね。
何かあれば起こしてあげますよ。それじゃあ。
おやすみ。
And then he gets killed in his sleep.
He wakes up covered in milk.
お疲れ様でした。当機は間もなく
We're going to be
空港に到着いたします。到着ロビーにて
I don't trust that Kermit-looking mofo.
従った消毒殺菌、入国手続きをお願いいたします。なお、ただいまジュースと食塩錠剤をお配りしております。フライト中に体外へ流出した体液を補給するようご利用ください。
I love how the animated sequences and the in-game sequences differ a little bit in quality and style.
誠にありがとうございます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。まもなくビヨンド宇宙港に接岸します。
The name of the place is Babylon 5.
Really, like, everything about this just screams Gundam at me. The only way this would be more anime if there was mobile suits.
Oh wait! There was one of those in the intro.
Yeah.
Something that looked very much like a Pat Labor, but not actually a Pat Labor. Yes.
So, guys, I'm actually very curious.
We're still in the prologue.
I know that many of you have never seen this game before. What are you thinking of it so far? What do you think of?
It's shit. It's not that bad actually. I was playing it as shit, obviously. Is it Pat Labor or Pat Labor? I've heard both. I've used both. We all know what I'm talking about.
I say Pat Labor.
Pat Labor.
But I've heard Pat Labor.
Because it's a patrol labor. Pat labor.
Beyond.
It's like having an argument about GIF or GIF.
Well, it's GIF.
Get the fuck out.
It's GIF.
一人で北条の行方を探すのは困難かもしれない。エド・ブラウン
エド・ブラウン。
奴なら快く引き受けてくれるはずだ。エドはビヨンド警察 BCP にいる。奴も50代
Oh, I love Snatcher. Everyone's saying Snatcher's a better game. I love Snatcher. Don't get me wrong. Snatcher's a cool game. Very much love that game.
Could you actually play Snatcher?
No, but I've actually plugged up a CRT and streamed it for the first time ever online with actually like shooting. And no one cared.
Yeah, wow.
That's how it goes. Because when you see it, it's just me with a gun and shooting at a screen going, ah! And everyone's like, what?
Alright, so let's go watch the news again. The BBC. Showing news from the BBC. Oh, that's it.
Top Gear will not be on this week as Jeremy Clarkson has been fired.
Again. You thought he was fired the first time, but then we rehired him just to fire him. What a bellend.
If you really like detailed, heavy worlds, actually, if you're a big fan of RPGs in general, I would heavily recommend this game, specifically because there's just so much narrative, there's so much world building here that it feels more than a television series. You know what I mean? Like it's got a lot of characters, and very soon we're going to be meeting another character who's from another Kojima game. Yeah, well, you'll see. You'll see. You don't believe me yet, but you'll see. And for everyone who that character is, don't spoil it in the chat yet. Let them discover with us.
If we get that far. I might be stuck here for a bit.
Oh, I think it's you have to push one of the other buttons.
What? Soon Japanese might become an official language here at this rate. So that's their explanation. With the world revolving around the yen. Yeah, you're living in the 80s a bit. Plants have been selectively bred to photosynthesize artificial light.
Yeah, guys, so just at me for questions to Arkada, and then I'll read them on the chat while he's playing the game. Okay?
Cool.
So I'm at Rerez.
We're going to try that.
TV.
And now for some more of the BBC.
Watermelon sales have plummeted because we can't grow vegetation on Beyond.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。ビヨンド内でパーソナル
Wow, I don't ever remember seeing that.
You obviously didn't try to watch the BBC.
販売していたゴールド映像の関係者3名と PVR に出演していた AVR 女優2名が検挙されました。調べを受けたゴールド映像ではこれまで50タイトル以上もの PVR 用わいせつソフトを通じて年間50億円もの荒稼ぎを行っていた模様です。
Oh, good, they use yen.
今回 AVR 女優までもが検挙されたというケースは初めてのことです。わいせつ AVR は手軽に家庭内で遊べることから未成年への悪影響が問題沙汰されていた矢先のことでした。
ここでもポルノ VR が流行してるらしいな。
Wow, that's future predicting, isn't it?
以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
All right, we got some questions. Arkada, what do you think about the fake death threats to the creator of Darling in Franks?
Franks. As I have been told multiple times. I don't... Okay, that's kind of the thing, is that they're quote-unquote fake, but when you're giving death threats to anybody in a public space, they gotta treat it like it's not fake, man. So that's really not something that anybody should be doing. Like, I guess it's fun, it's like, oh, I sent him a death threat. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, at all, please.
Yeah, it's happened to, like, a lot of creators online. They get death threats, and it sucks. It's not fun. Somebody asked, is this the DLC is this the Bible Black DLC for this game? No.
No.
It is not that at all.
Oh my god, no. I'm trying to figure out.
Arkada, have you ever seen the anime Kaiden Restaurant?
Kaiden Restaurant?
I'm probably saying it wrong.
No, I'm looking at the chat. No, I can't say I have. Japanese people.
Press start, maybe?
Oh, that is a Kojima game. Start, select, do nothing.
Oh yeah, that's quick. That's for when you're doing the shooting sequences. You can quickly jump around.
Okay.
There's like move. There you go.
Oh, what button is that?
It was just, you had to aim at the sky or whatever the hell. Sorry.
I think I would have to aim at the escalators. That's why I kept trying it.
I know, right? Okay. So did you choose
the house?
I'd probably go to BCP.
Oh, I have to hit X. Okay.
BCP. What's your favorite anime so far this season? I don't know if you're asking me.
It's probably asking me.
Yeah, probably.
Do you have a favorite anime this season? Are you watching anything this season? Hey, look! Pat Labors!
I did watch Castlevania.
It doesn't really count as this season.
I watched One Punch Man.
Okay, no, this season, I think, like, I'm actually following quite a lot of stuff this season, which is surprising for me, more than I'm used to. So I think the ones that I'm most excited for that aren't sequels to already existing properties is probably, like, Megalobox. I watched the first episode of Last Period today, actually, and I really did enjoy that, and I'm surprised I haven't seen more people talk about it. I should probably talk about it and be that person to get the ball rolling on that, maybe, or not. I don't know, man. I mean, come on.
When I say I've watched One Punch Man, is that basically like somebody going, yeah, I watch anime, I watch Sailor Moon? Is like that what that's like? You know what I mean?
Sort of. It's more recent, though, so, because One Punch Man was 2015, so you're only 3 years behind, unlike saying Sailor Moon, which was 1995, which is another 20 years on top of that.
I've watched the original Sailor Moon, not
Actually,
the
no,
actual Americanized one.
No, actually, Sailor Moon's older than 1995. I think it came out in 93. Dates and me don't go very well.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna see what everyone says about this. So, my favorite television show of all time is Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, anime or otherwise. It's my favorite TV show.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of the original Ghost in the Shell film. I like Akira quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Good. We're all judging you, by the way.
Yeah. Trigun was one of my favorite shows ever.
Good. Just let the game talk for a moment.
おい、あんた、何の用だい？被害届でも出すのかい？
I watched the original run of Hellsing. I did like FLCL quite a bit. But I haven't seen the new run yet.
Well, unless you were watching Tanami on April Fool's Day, you wouldn't have. Bob.
ビヨンドまでわざわざどうした？
ボブ。昔ここに勤務してたことがある。
へえ、本当かい？ぶち込まれてたってわけじゃないだろうな。
警官をしてたんだ。当時の旧友に会いに来た。
なるほど。同窓会でもしようってわけか。それで話してみな。
What can I do for you? Ask questions. Yeah. What you doing? Oh, airing the room out. Yeah, it's really freaking hot in here. That's a problem we need to solve. Because it is ridiculously hot in this room. There's airflow at least. But you're not going to be doing that for the next hour and a half or however else long we're going to be here, I'm sure.
Noticed there was an issue when my chocolates were pre-melting when I opened up the thing.
Yeah, that's bad.
We're Canadians. We're complaining about the cold. I swear, or sorry, the heat. I swear, most people are just like, this isn't hot.
This is not hot.
Okay, let me see what other shows.
So then you aren't chilling. We've lied to them.
Oh man, there's other shows I've watched. I just don't know why they escape me right now. There was a while there where I was watching a lot.
You did watch Pat Labor, right?
No.
No?
Gundam Wing.
Okay.
The first episode of Turn A.
Just the first episode?
Just the first episode.
Okay.
Because it was, I was like getting them bootlegged at the time, because this is like a long time ago, right? Rama 1/2.
You ever watch Avatar? The Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, yes. Okay, I've seen that.
It was just someone in the the chat asked. So.
Oh
I might
yeah,
as well mention.
no, I really liked Avatar. I didn't watch the new series, but I watched the original one. I should have just played that and been like, yeah, I really love that movie. You know, I think,
I heard rumors that the second film's getting greenlit.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's a choice. That's a choice.
That is a thing. Playing games and being uncomfortably warm with chat, featuring Rerez.
I love Hina.
That's not something to be proud of.
Golden Boy?
That's something to be proud of. Golden Boy is an amazing show.
It was just at the time there was like no research for this stuff, so you just found whatever you could and watched it.
Yeah, really. No, I remember that being a thing when I was in high school. It was literally grab whatever you could. That's how I watched City Hunter the first original time. Is to, like, I just got a copy of like 2 of the City Hunter movies, and I was just like, fuck it, it's anime, right? So I just watched it. Let's ask about the Frozeners. The guys born from fertilized eggs.
You know, a sperm cup.
Enough about the questions. All right, I'm here to see Ed Brown.
Golden Boy is both a stain and badge of honor on your history. No, I don't care. I love Golden Boy. I thought that was like one of the most fun shows I've watched.
Sokka, how is my swimming?
That's such a great scene.
In both languages, too.
I'm surprised they never continued on with like a second series after that first one.
Depends. Depends on how popular it was in Japan.
AD Police.
Yeah.
Not the first, but the remake one. I own it. I own it on DVD because I was just buying anime because you couldn't get it anywhere else, so you just buy it when you found it. I don't know if I like that one so much. I do like the theme song to it. Jeez, there are... my mind goes blank whenever I think about anime because I used to watch a lot of it. But then it became a little bit more difficult to procure it because there was like a store around here that used to sell it all the time and they closed. And then that was it.
その言葉は風紀課に行ってからにした方がいいぜ。
どうして？
聞かなかった方が良かったかもな。立ちの落ちぶれた姿は見たくないもんだ。
I have it. Something worth watching. Like, no, seriously, when Adam gets here, we gotta have anime nights.
Oh, yeah.
Just sit in these chairs. Not with you guys, unfortunately. Sorry. We love you, but we're just gonna watch shit because you guys are woefully behind. Because as much as you've seen, I know Adam's seen even less.
Yep. And he's an animator.
And he's an animator.
The map of Beyond Coast. The place looks like some sort of control room.
So we're going to talk with her because this is a Kojima game. The Call Girl. Yes, we call her a Call Girl because she's alive. When they're dead, they're called hookers.
Yep.
Want to get away from here?
That guy in the leather jacket, go look at him.
Undercover.
Talk.
Looking for Ed Brown. I'm Detective Starsky? Really?
I'm ready for Detective
Foley and Sergeant Riggs. God damn it, Kojima.
I think you go down... I think you have to click on the hall and then you can move.
Nice columns.
Maybe it's X something? Yeah, move. There you go.
Vice.
Okay, folks, pay very close attention because you're about to see a character from Metal Gear show up.
あんた、エドに伝えてくれ。早くやめちまいなって。いつまでもただ飯食らってると惨めだってな。
俺は便利屋じゃない。言いたけりゃ自分の口で言うんだな。
All right.
Here
This is
we
gonna
go.
be fun. When you see her or him, tell me if you know who they are.
ここが噂に名高い風紀課か。なるほど。優遇されてる部署とは思えんな。
tall woman, 6 foot.
Yep, everyone's got it. That's Meryl Silverberg from Metal Gear Solid.
Meryl.
For no reason at all, this takes place way in the future from Metal Gear Solid.
And yet,
there she is. Her first appearance was in Policenauts, not Metal Gear Solid.
Meryl.
Meryl. That's Ed.
Yep, that's Ed. Hey, Ed. The chief's busy. Wake him up. Yo, get up.
Right. I love this part where it's like, oh my god, you're here. What are you doing?
Hey, Timmy Davis. Thank you for the donation, man.
I'll read your comment. Timmy Davis said, so will you watch E7 High Evo?
Probably not. Like, I know a lot of people really like Eureka 7. Like, a lot. I'm kind of like, it was pretty good. And, you know, some of that may or may not be recap films, so...
He gave you $1 for all 3 of them.
$1 for all 3 of them.
ロレインの夫徳川製薬の北条健三という男がこのビヨンドで行方不明になっている。俺はロレインの依頼でその北条の消息を追ってるんだ。エド、
ジョナサン、すまんがそういうことなら力にはなれん。
エド、ロレインが殺されたんだ。俺の目の前で何か大きな事件に巻き込まれたに違いないんだ。
すまん、ジョナサン。
どうしちまったんだよエド。いつからそんなふぬけになった。
頭を冷やせジョナサン。この一件は我々の担当ではない。ホームの警察に任せるのが一番だ。
エド、
ジョナサン、BCP で俺たちのことを何て呼ばれてるか知ってるか。ジャンク屋だ。ここはクズしか集まってこん。後がないんだ。
昔のエドはどこへ行ったんだ。俺の知ってるあのエドは。
They couldn't put a lot of money into the animation for its time, but I think the voice acting is pretty solid for what it is.
今の俺は違う。守るべき家族もローンもある。年を取れば勇気もなくなる。
And I can just hear Murtaugh saying all these lines.
権力にも屈するようになるんだ。俺はゲイツのように器用ではない。
Shame he's like 3 days away from retirement.
俺はここでこの汚い地下で机にしがみついているのが精一杯だ。今のこの地位もゲイツの情けだ。
分かった。それ以上言うな。
デカ長がやらないんなら私が手伝うわ。
メリルがやるって言うんなら僕もその話に乗っ
She's
た。
got a little
お前たちバカなこと言うな。こんなことが上にバレたら終わりだぞ。
終わりってデカ長、ここがその終わりなんじゃないの？
In universe, they're probably related.
Yes, likes the bacon. This is an early Kojima game called Policenauts.
Policenauts. Policenauts.
ロレインも。だがこれで本当に全てを失っちまったってわけだな。無理を言ったなエド。じゃあな。
なんてこった。あと3年だぞ。あと3年で無事定年だってのに。たくジョナサン。
3 years to retirement, Riggs. 3 years.
エド。それから無茶はごめんだぞ、無茶は。
分かってるさエド。心配するな。
お前の心配するなが一番心配なんだ。それからメリルにデイブ。お前らこの件には手を出すな。いいな。
Wolfie the Cryptic says it's just straight up Meryl from Metal Gear. Technically, Meryl is from Policenauts.
Technically, Meryl from Metal Gear looks like Meryl from Policenauts.
Yep.
Same
last name and everything.
元ハイテク特殊部隊フォックスハウンド
Also from Foxhound.
あのザンジバーランド
Zanzibar Land.
Which is from
通りで
Metal
地
Gear
球
too.
なまりがひどいと思った。
よろしくポリスノーツさん。さっきはひどいこと言って悪かった。
Some fans like to theorize that this is an alternate universe after the fall of Zanzibar Land in Metal Gear 2, which created the Snatcher universe and the Policenauts universe. But then some fans don't know
僕も
or
ホーム
care.
の移住願いを申請中なんだ。
よろしく。
So
メリルにデイブ。
さてジョナサンどうしよう。とりあえず BCP 内を案内しようか。お前もポリスノーツだったんだ。興味はあるだろ。
Move. Move. Get out my way. Tell me about yourself. No one ever said that to me before, not in person. Mainly into bikes and combat. I like men, but not that way. Of course, ever since I came here, half of me's disappeared. Can't ride bikes on the colony. Well, you can, but only electric ones. They don't let you import gas engines. Bike's nothing without the speed. Wouldn't be much without the combat either, huh?
combat biking. You know, for kids.
Her past. You were in the military. Everyone's in the military. I guess that's why. Why'd you move to Beyond? Special Forces. The way the world's regions are stabilizing and whatnot, man, we weren't needed as much. There's no excitement in that. I was dying to see some real action. And the government started using more and more frozeners. They ended up getting all the work. That's when I thought I'd try it here. I passed all the checks, no problem, but Beyond's the same story. All those bug-eyed albino freaks.
Well, that's not racist.
Not at all. Just my luck, huh?
They didn't choose to be sperm cupped.
The past doesn't matter as much as how you live here and now, don't you think? Looks like working at Vice. Pretty boring. Catching Johns and prostitutes with undercover stings, basic patrols of the colony, and that kind of stuff.
Arkada,
Yes.
are you going to review Agretsuko? Agretsuko.
Like my previous question about whether or not I was going to do Evergarden? Quite possibly. I did watch all of Retsuko in a single night. I love the hell out of it. Fenico is my spirit animal. But yeah, no. If you haven't seen Agretsuko, it's on Netflix. Go watch that thing. It's really quick. It's only a couple of hours.
Yeah, because it's only 50 minutes an episode, right?
Roughly. Some of the later ones actually go to full 20, but yeah.
I downloaded so on Netflix you can download the app, or like download the app, download the episodes, and I downloaded them and I went to go to the gym and watch them. But I've got one of those wonderful new phones that doesn't have a headphone jack, and I forgot about that, so I got to the gym and I couldn't listen because honestly,
Get some Bluetooth headphones.
yeah.
Because we love those.
I just don't want to be that like I
I don't
go
want to be that guy.
I go to the gym like super late at night when there's not a lot of people around, and
Probably a good time.
yeah, and when I go, I usually bring like a video game console or something with me. I get on the recumbent bike and I just play like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I did that, I brought the Nintendo. Like I got the Nintendo Switch a couple of weeks early, so I went to the gym and I was just using it there. But nobody like
Nobody was like,
yeah, because the
that a Switch?
You know, the 70-year-old guy that's sitting beside me on the recumbent bike looked over and he was like, "Do you smell sausage?" And I was like, "Well, no, that's a Switch, sir." "Oh, is that an iPad?" I just said it was a Switch. "Oh, do you smell and it just kept going back and forth a bit. But yeah, normally it's just the thing to do at the gym is watch something while I'm working out. And unfortunately, I was all planned to listen to it yesterday and watch it, but it didn't work out. But you think I should watch it?
apparently went offline for a few seconds.
Oh.
Uh-oh. OBS says everything's fine.
Are we good though, everybody? Oh, it's probably just a small cut in me.
Quite possibly. Stream is resumed. The stream is continuing. Okay.
We're good.
I'm not interested in plants, except the ones used for survival skills. I hate flowers. Allergic to pollen. Not interested in Policenauts. You look young here, Chief.
Okay. Rerez, speaking of Netflix, you guys should check out a show called Kentaro the Sweet Tooth Salaryman.
Oh my god, yes.
Everyone I know who's seen it, just raise it up. What is that?
Okay, so
I've never heard of that. Like that's
Kentaro the Sweet Tooth Salaryman. It half of the show is about this really studious guy who just got a new job and he's like buttoned up Japanese salaryman in an office trying to make sales and do all that other thing. But he has a secret. He goes to Japanese sweet shops and he tries everything. And when we say he just goes to a sweet shop and eats food, that doesn't sound very interesting. No, they try to make this an orgasmic experience for everyone involved. Because he just enjoys sweets so goddamn much. Yeah, no, it's a really good show, and we should watch that. But, you know, Anime Night, that's more important. As good as that show is.
No, I would watch
Anime
that.
Night.
I'm all about sweets anyway.
But yeah, well, maybe that's something that you and Robin can go watch on your own or something. I don't know.
Crunchyroll says, sounds like me, to be honest.
Hey, Crunchyroll's here! My god, Funimation was here earlier, now Crunchyroll's here. Such a good time.
And never the two shall meet.
And never the two shall meet.
Well, you know what? They came
So-
at such opposite ends of the time.
What if it's the same person?
It's not.
It's not, Shane. Don't.
Yeah, unless Jay could fly from Texas to San Fran in what, an hour? I very much doubt it.
So I guess I gotta get myself a Crunchyroll subscription to watch The Salaryman.
No, that's on Netflix.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a Netflix show.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's not an anime. That's a live-action series.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
This
probably
is
why I didn't
all
hear
in
about
live
it.
action.
Okay.
The Sweet Tooth Salaryman. Why you become a cop.
Crunchyroll, may I recommend that you take this video game and release it in North America? Because you could stream this. I'm going to keep asking everyone. This game has to come to North America.
Konami won't
insane.
let anyone bring this game anywhere. Because fuck Konami.
But it's such a great, like, I mean, look at this. It's an interactive experience.
It's
with
an
fuzzy
interactive
animation.
anime, basically. It doesn't look like it's animated right now for the people that just joined, but, like, for everybody that's been here since the stream started, there are, like, anime cutscenes. And I love the freaking soundtrack of this game. My God.
Wolfie the Cryptic goes, Policenauts on the Switch.
Let's go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, no, Konami. Again, Konami. Konami won't do shit. You know what is more likely to happen than Policenauts on the Switch? Policenauts on a pachinko machine.
Here's an interesting question. Have
Yo.
you ever wondered if Hideo Kojima ever had a low point with his games?
A low point is in games that he himself was disappointed in, or games that just weren't that good.
Games that weren't that good. Because I have an answer to this, but I want to hear what everyone else says.
Everything past Metal Gear Solid 3.
please let somebody just said, please let the poor guy eat his sandwich. He's been
holding the
squinting at it.
sandwich. Everything past Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, dude, that's probably my answer.
I do not.
Well, except PT. PT that was really fucking good.
I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid and Hideo Kojima's work. I followed all of his stuff for years. I personally don't think Metal Gear Solid 4 is as good as a game as 3, and 5 had the best gameplay, but it had an awful story because of the developments around the game. So unfortunately, I think the lowest points in his career are when he was being forced to make something he didn't want to make. And I think Konami just wanted to keep pushing him to make more Metal Gear games when he clearly had no interest in doing it. 4 had to happen one way or the other because they had to wrap up what had happened in Metal Gear Solid 2. But Metal Gear Solid 3 is such a brilliant game that afterwards, to see what they do with 4, the story is just this mess of...
Hell, even Metal Gear 2, I almost feel like Metal Gear was them being like, okay, Metal Gear 1 was really good, you should make another one, and Kojima's like, but why though?
It gets crazy.
Yeah, and then he just did it, and then eventually he was like, okay, no, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right, and that's when he did Metal Gear 3, which was like completely unrelated to the other Metal Gears because he's like, no, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this to a way that I actually enjoy it.
Yep.
Didn't Kojima want to retire from MGS after 2? Quite possibly. He probably really wanted to do it after 3, considering how good 3 was. Policenauts are still cool. Alright, so I've clicked on everything for there. Now we're gonna look at... That's a knife.
That's a spoon.
Okay, let's talk about your sandwich. That's a maximum hamburger. They became famous after that setup for it. Maximum hamburger.
Oh yeah. Again, guys, if you want to ask me any questions, just
tag him
at
because then
Rerez,
because then it pops up on his phone as like an important thing. Read this, someone's talking to you.
Yeah.
And he's the one doing most of the chat checking. Like I'm glancing at it as much as I can, but like you know, there was only so much I can see.
And if you want, you can ask me video game questions.
Yeah,
feel
free.
That's what I mean. I see a couple of people asking me questions about anime, and you know what? I love anime. There's a lot of shows I like, but
they're probably asking me the questions, but they're asking.
No, there was a couple that actually did ask me.
Oh,
because
okay.
they were saying something. Because when they ask you a question, they say at Rerez Arkada, and then it's going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Magic 7 asks, is there a list of you Frosty anime?
What?
Is there a list of your Frosty anime?
Oh, that. Somewhere. It's in like a Google Doc. Nothing's public though. I always meant to like go through it and actually make it, but that's a time-consuming thing.
Is the minimum burger the dollar menu? Yeah,
Oof.
probably.
You can put the knife away. I won't fight you. Sorry, what? What did you say? You like me? Not even gonna try.
Ever seen any Kamen Rider or Super Sentai?
Yes. Well, not Kamen Rider. I haven't watched a lot of Kamen Rider, but I've watched quite a few Super Sentai, including Unofficial Sentai, Akiba Ranger, which is one of my favorites.
First time catching a stream, didn't know you guys were mates. This is awesome. Yeah, we share the same studio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally, we're in the same freaking space.
This is just our streaming room. We actually have like editing space, studio space, and all that stuff. But this is where we do our streams, and Tristan streams every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. There is, there's links down in the description for both of us. And I have a weekly Twitch stream that I do on Tuesdays. So that would have been yesterday. Yep. Sorry for the people that missed that. But it's okay.
And I normally stream every Wednesday, but I figured we could do this together because I know a lot of and I can see a lot of my viewers in the chat too. I definitely wanted to show this to everybody on Glass Reflection because this is so made for your audience. It's like it really is. It's that kind of game. And typically there's not a lot of games like this.
それじゃあ BCP 内を案内しようか。いいのか？いいんだよ。お前を一人にする方が心配だ。びっくりするぞ。ここはホームの警察とはかなり違う。さあ、どこへ案内しよう。
Ah, crap, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Forensics, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, guy.
よ、ドクトル先生。
わしはビクトルじゃ。いつになったらちゃんと呼んでくれるんじゃ。
諦めた方がいい。エドは物覚えが悪いんだ。
Mohib Yola asks, how are you playing Policenauts? I tried to get it to work on an emulator, but it just wouldn't have it.
I'm on an actual PS1, mate.
Yeah. So what we did is gonna go back with it. Okay, so I own Policenauts, an actual like box copy of it. We're playing 2 burnt discs that are fan translations, and we're playing it on a modified PlayStation so that it will actually work. The PlayStation is being upscaled through HDMI, so you're seeing the signal that's just a little bit sharper than normal, but, you know, I would prefer it on a CRT.
Yeah, but we don't have a CRT in this room. And even if we did, that wouldn't help you guys at all, so meh. Alright, I want to know what the hell's going up with this baby face. What is this? That is my aid analyzer. You see in the monster is a visual representation of the aid's AI.
Small crit set.
Gorby.
I thought that was the Law and Order theme for a sec. It does sound like it, right?
It does a little bit, yeah. Gorby's mood is translated onto the screen. Who's he based on? You? No. The last president of the Soviet Union. Gorbachev.
Normally, when it comes to emulators, I would recommend using... When it comes to N64 and PlayStation and above, typically I would recommend using the original hardware because emulation on those systems really isn't perfected very well.
Unless going like far back enough for 8-bit or something.
Yeah, right. Like anything that's below those systems, you generally start to see a lot of really good capturing with that stuff. What we're seeing here is running off the original hardware because I have emulated this in the past and it actually starts to get issues the longer you play. But with this system, it works just a lot better. I would also recommend if you are to play Policenauts and you want to play it on like real hardware. I didn't have a modified PlayStation for the longest time, so here's a trick. Use a PSP. The PSP has a really good emulator built into it that Sony developed, and you can just use the ISOs and play it. It's fine too. Like, get a copy of the game, make your fan translation patch. The people at Junker HQ made it so that what you do is you download a program, put the discs into your CD drive, and then you just burn a copy. Works. It's not like the most easiest thing to do in the world, but it is an accomplishable fact. Fit. What is a really good psychological horror anime?
Besides Higurashi? Some people would say Shiki, but Shiki's gone, and, well, it's sort of gone. I'm pretty sure Funimation either is about to lose the license or lost it recently. I can't remember the exact date on that one. Psychological horror. I'm trying to think of, like, really good ones. I don't know if Monster would be considered a horror. It's just more straight thriller, but still worthwhile. Horror, I have an entire video on how horror and anime is very difficult to do. Because the animation part of the anime kind of takes you out of it a bit. So you need a show that can actually go beyond that, and very few have. From the New World is my usual choice for psychological horror. Yeah, no, that's a good choice. That is a very good choice. Pupa. Pupa's just... meh. Oh, Shiki expires June 30th. Okay, that makes sense.
What about Kojima's other game, Snatcher, which I think came out on the Jaguar? Okay, so Snatcher never came out on the Jaguar, but it did come out on a bunch of different platforms. Originally, it came out back in the 80s on a system called the MSX, which was a system that was really typically only released in Japan, though there was some releases in Europe, but we never really saw that in North America. The version of Snatcher you should play is the Sega CD version, which was translated into full English.
Good luck finding a Sega CD, though.
Or that game, because it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Beautiful voice acting, wonderful sound effects and music. It feels very much like Policenauts in its presentation. It is a really good game. And honestly, you could get fan translations of other versions of the game, but I would recommend the Sega CD version over everything else. Mm-hmm. And if you can get yourself a Sega CD, if you can, get yourself a light gun and play that game with a light gun, and it gives you this different experience. You're searching for things and hunting for objects with your controller, then suddenly you got to take out your gun and start firing at things on the screen. Yeah. It's really fun.
Well, even the fan modders for this game said that the Saturn was the better version, and it was like, oh, you should use the Saturn. It's even a better translation. And I'm like, we don't have a Saturn
yet.
Yet we will get one eventually, probably.
As weird as it is, even though I love the Sega CD version, I would have to say that the music on the MSX version, in my mind, sounds better because it sounds more like... I like chiptune, and it kind of sounds like that because it's not using a modernized sound sampler or sound emulation of any sort, or running music off of a CD. So... And yeah, this game is available on the Sega Saturn. And I think most people argue that...
Is it also on the Dreamcast?
No.
I don't know why I thought it was on Dreamcast.
PC 98, PlayStation, 3DO, and Saturn.
Okay.
Yeah. 3DO is a wild one. I don't even know why it's on there because that's 3DO Japan, not 3DO North America. But a lot of people say the Saturn, like you mentioned, is the superior version. It actually has different assets and graphics, and the video quality seems to be higher too. Also, 3DO seemed to be higher from what I saw, but I could be off on that. Moby Wheela said, so I guess I'm canceling my holiday and redirecting those funds into a Sega CD and Snatcher.
Good luck.
Worth it. Go to a holiday in Neo Kobe.
Neo Kobe. What is with that habit of like 80s futuristic versions of things that have Neo in it?
I have no idea.
Neo Tokyo, Neo Los Angeles.
I think he made
Neo Kobe.
I think they chose Kobe as that area because they think that's where Kojima was born.
That could be.
I think. I could be wrong on that front. Yeah, I'm gonna double check. I'm actually curious.
Okay.
So did you
talk to him about everything?
Did you use the machine?
I tried. Oh. Okay.
So click on him again.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Look. It's his mood. There's his keyboard.
Setagaya, not Kobe. My bad. I thought he was born there.
Yeah, alright. I think I've clicked on all of him.
All
Still
right,
have to do something here, though, right?
I think you can just move now.
Where to?
I'll go to that house, I think. Oh yeah, you can go to the shooting range.
I still haven't been to the AP room either. We'll be back later, Doctor. So I'm guessing I'm not done there.
すごい地球なまりだ。安心するよ。イオンズは冷徹に話すからな。地球のように流暢なアクセントがない。
Thanks for the tips. I love the way you're pronouncing my name. Mohib Yula, am I saying it right?
射撃訓練場だ。BCP では週2回の射撃訓練が義務付けられている。
As we all know, I'm horrible at pronouncing things.
実弾を使うんでかなりの音になるんだ。
What are your opinions on the Junji Ito
構わんだろう。税関で銃の登録はしてるんだろう。
Junji
ああ
Ito.
登録は済ませた。
I do
弾
not
のライ
know.
ティングまでな。あの右の端末を使え
Yeah,
ば
no, I don't actually have
訓
any
練プロ
opinions
グラ
at the
ムが
moment.
始
Did
まる。
not know that was a thing. I'll have to look
現れ
into
る
that.
マンターゲットの命中率と命中箇所が分かる仕組みになっている。
Mohibula.
ただし、
Okay.
このプログラムは反動銃、つまりリフトガン用に設定されているからな。
When I see a name
リフトガンはい
like
かに録
Mohib,
音するかが問題なんだ。
I think Middle Eastern.
実行プ
So
ログラムは
Mohib
ターゲッ
is
ト
like
モード、
he.
トレーニングモード、
You pronounce it
コンバット
in that
モ
way,
ー
so
ド
that's why when
の
I
計
see that, I
3
say
モー
that.
ドが用意されている。
But I'm definitely wrong because it's
それぞれさまざまな状況を想定した特徴のあるプログラムが取り入れられている。
Rerez.
昔ながらのメカトロニクスと最先端の立体映像、エレクトロニクスを駆使している。それじゃ VR なのか？いや、実践に近づけるために。
How is High Dive? I was gonna get a sub for it. High Dive's pretty good if it has the shows you want to watch.
安全性の追求だけでは
What's High Dive?
訓練には
That's
ならな
another
い。
streaming service.
Really?
軍でも銃
They
の
get a lot of
訓練に
really
リアルを
old
採
stuff
用してい
though.
ないのと同じだ。
Like Crunchyroll is focusing a lot on the new
ここで
stuff,
は撃てば
which
現
is
実
good,
に
but High
体
Dive
が
has been
悪く
doing a lot of the old stuff. So a lot of the stuff that like nobody else would bother get.
そこ
High
いら
Dive
の
has
バ
been
ーチャル
getting.
リアリ
So
ティとは違う。
props to them.
そこのインテリジェントターミナルで選択すれば作動する。
Have you thought about reviewing Outlaw Star? Yeah, I have it on my desk outside. We'll get to it maybe. We'll see. It's part of the trainer. Select a program with this. Use.
So
Oh,
Snatcher.
is this gun testing?
Yeah, Snatcher has the same thing where you can actually like go to a gun range but with Snatcher you only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 segments to shoot in.
Combat mode. Easy mode.
love the animation of him like reloading the gun.
It's very like original Doom old stuff.
Don't forget you can do the quick jump right and left. You got a pretty good score. Oh.
Reload.
Yeah, they stopped playing around, huh?
Jeez.
And this is easy.
Easy mode. Does it just keep going to like 5?
Reload.
Shit. Bronze. Not fun with the D-pad.
Reload.
Yeah, typically you use a mouse to play this game. Your name is Middle Eastern. Cool.
Reload.
So, Mohib is wrong then, right? You say Mohibila? Anyway, what do you guys think about the current state of Kojima?
Well, it depends on if... What's the game called? Death Stranding?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding is pretty close, though.
Reload.
But yeah, I'm
Norman Reedus with his Norman fetus.
I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. I'm excited to play his next game. The graphics look unreal. I can't wait. I really, really want to play the game because I'm curious to know what it's gonna be like. If it's gonna be a cool design, what the gameplay is gonna be like, what kind of characters are gonna be in it. Because we've seen so much of the game in terms of graphics and characters, but we haven't actually seen any gameplay. Which makes me curious. Is it going to feel like Metal Gear, or is it going to feel like something really different? For all we know, it's going to be a point-and-click action adventure.
Could. The only thing that I'm worried about when it comes to Kojima making another game is that I'm worried that he's reached the part where no one will say or try to correct him or tell him, no, that's a really bad idea. They'll be like, oh no, it's Kojima, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's the George Lucas way of doing things.
No, I 100% agree with you. I completely agree with you. I hope there's no multiplayer. I don't want multiplayer in his games. I don't think they're needed.
I don't think I should.
You just killed Solid Snake.
Did I?
I think that was Solid Snake.
I wasn't actually looking at who I was shooting at.
Please, officer.
Oh! I'm not supposed to shoot that. That's why I kept losing life when I hit them. Okay. I'm wondering why I was losing that so much. Oh! Wait, did I shoot someone I wasn't supposed to again? Oh well. Hit rate, 90% hit rate. Yeah. I'm level 20. I guess that's good, yo. Maybe.
I'd say it's good. 90% hit rate's pretty good. Even if you're killing innocents.
Considering it's a D-pad. You popped your BCP cherry. Let's take a look. That was your first time in combat mode. You got a long way to go with shooting like that. You got to get past at least level 25. Come on. After level 18, you start to see civilian targets mixed in. If you shoot a civilian, you lose life and it'll count as a miss. Yeah, that's what I found out. All right, I think we're done there. We're gonna go to the AP room. Let's get back to things.
Small Crit says, "All right, guys, it's been fun, but I gotta go do things. See ya, fellow Frozeners.
Later, Crits."
Do I think Do you think Death Stranding will have a battle royale mode?
You know, I wouldn't actually put that past Kojima.
Look where we're streaming. Now look all around the stream window. Everyone else is playing Fortnite right now. Isn't it boring, though, to see everyone streaming the exact same game? If someone else is streaming Policenauts right now, I would be shocked.
I know, right? Hey, he's a purple hair guy. Yeah. And look, all these people have like armors and stuff on, like the guy that was in the alley that blew up the thing we were shooting at. Fancy that shit.
Personally, it's not that I think Fortnite's a bad game or anything like that. I think those games have value and they're fun. Personally, if I had to choose between Fortnite and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, I'd choose PUBG. I just find it's an easier game for me to play.
I can't really say one way or the other because I've never played Fortnite. I played PUBG quite a bit, but I stopped playing PUBG when I kept going into a game and obviously getting shot at by someone who should have had no idea where I was. Because I was shot downrange when I was on a hill, on the ground, in cover, in shade, and yet he turns, immediately knows where I am, and shoots me and hits me in one kill, in one shot. And I'm like, what the shit?
The hacking is pretty bad in that game.
Yeah, no, it's... And I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. Because if you spend like 15, 20 minutes on a game just for that to happen, you're like, well, that was a waste of time.
If people enjoy Fortnite, does it really matter if they stream it? Of course not. If people enjoy streaming Fortnite, they enjoy streaming Fortnite.
If they enjoy just playing Fortnite, then just go play Fortnite.
I've just watched a couple streams because I was curious, and there's a couple people that stream Fortnite that clearly don't like Fortnite. They're just streaming it because it's
the thing to stream,
right?
That's dumb.
You watch somebody.
That's why we're here streaming Policenauts.
Well, you watch somebody that streams Fortnite that really likes the game. You can see this passion and enjoyment out of what they're doing, and it just seems to work a lot better.
徳川が絡んでいるとなればことは単純では済まない。悪いが BCP として公には協力できん。その代わり
Why male models?
使ってくれていい。徳川に何かあれば最終的には我々が乗り出す。エド、北条の捜査に全面的に協力してやってくれ。ただし内密にな。わかりました。恩に着るゲイツ。ジョナサン、歓迎はするが派手にはせんでくれよ。約束してくれ。わかった。
You're a loose cannon, Riggs.
しかし、久しぶりだな、まったく。
That's a majestic beard.
Mm-hmm. Perfectly trimmed.
Why? With a beard like that, he could pilot some kind of, maybe captain of, admiral, some kind of space battleship of some sort.
Move into the proper police force.
How long is Policenauts?
How long? We're definitely not getting like any. We're only in Act 1.
Yeah. I believe it's a 3-act game, and the prologue was everything from getting to the
yeah,
beyond.
all the way until Beyond. That was prologue.
And yeah, there's a 2-disc game as well. More on the first disc.
Yeah. So
make him Sean Connery. Okay. Ask about.
Make him Sean Connery. BCP is better equipped to do its job with the introduction of AP. Traditional cop chef had to more or less shift duties. Now, I'm not a perfect cop.
I'll do it. I can try it. Let's see.
No, I already did that one. That one.
AP was... Shawshank Redemption. AP were created to be a new breed of space police designed around the special set of conditions you have on a colony. BCP is exquisite. Before was simply...
As it has existed.
Existed.
It is exquisite.
Was simply unequipped to deal with the space-unique environment.
Apparently, this game can be completed in 12 hours.
Oh, really? Well, like rushing or?
Depends. My guess is that number came from how long to beat.
Well, if I have to wear Depends to play a game, I'm just not like I'd rather go to the bathroom. I'd rather it take me 13 hours to beat. I take long bathroom trips, okay?
It's true. Well, over the course of 12 hours, to say that you could spend an hour in bathroom breaks, that's still probably excessive, let's be fair.
Okay.
Wait, what is that?
Glenn Tommy gave you...
Noke 50?
Are you going to make a video of Overlord Season 2? And I'm going to research what Noke is.
Yeah, what is Noke 50? I'm curious. I don't know what that means. But yes, I will probably make a video on Overlord Season 2.
Norwegian krone.
Is that like a type of currency?
Norwegian money. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know YouTube allowed people to do that.
Oh, yeah, you can get multiple currencies from all over.
Oh, yeah. Well then, thank you. I don't know how well that converts to Canadian, but we'll find out at some point. I doubt the Russians were involved.
$10.49 Canadian.
Nice. Thank you very much.
I wasn't actually looking. I wasn't judging how much you donated. I was just curious because I actually didn't know how much a krone
Yeah, I didn't
was.
know how much that was. What time is it in Norway right now?
It's a little bit beyond me.
A little bit beyond me.
Yes.
The possibility is there. You could freeze your own fire. In addition to the normal police duties, AP also uses EMPs to perform rescue operations in Shide. In Shide. There's a colony.
I'm sorry.
Hey. We conduct recognized peaceful operations outside the colony as well, in accordance with the agreement on the rescue of astronauts, the return of astronauts, and the return of objects launched into outer space. Like my hate for women, we have to tread carefully around this, however.
It is 2:30 in the morning. Holy shit. Why are you awake? Thank you for staying awake for this nonsense.
Do you know who did the art for this game? No.
Like the actual artist?
Yeah. I have no idea.
No, I do not know.
I think a company called AID or ACI did the ACD maybe did the animation. I don't believe the animation was done in-house at Konami, though I believe the art assets may have been. And I mean, look, I know this sounds like I'm making a joke here, but there's actually detail done in this. Like, he's sitting up against a window. In the back of the window, you can see a reflection of the back of his head. That means that somebody was like, windows reflect. And that's a little bit of detail you normally don't see with these kind of games because they just draw very basic laid out stuff. And with Kojima, you know that he was like, no, 4 stars on the shoulder. That has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And his beard, Battleship Yamato.
Hey, Lewis! Lewis donated $1. Thank you very much, Lewis. Appreciate it.
When you guys donate money, be sure to write in the comments so that we can read what you've said.
If you have something interesting to say. Like, well, you don't have to. Like, if you don't want to, we're not gonna force you, being like, nah, take your money back. There's no comment.
Well, I'm gonna force you, so do it. All right? You donate $1, you ask us a question. Okay?
You know you could ask a question without donating $1.
That too, but ask us a question.
What is the best Evangelion game and why is it Xenogears? No! Stop!
Evangelion on the Nintendo 64 is the best Evangelion game ever made. There you go. You can keep that one. It's actually one of the most interesting games ever released on the 64, but we're not gonna have that conversation.
We're not gonna have that conversation.
What's your favorite so bad it's good anime?
Ghost Stories, probably.
Again, have not seen that yet. So.
Oh, and that's over in my setup. It's on my shelf in the studio. So, yeah. Holy shit, man. hate the Leafs. Get out.
So go Bruins, hate the Leafs. So is that like?
I don't really care about hockey, but if I did, if I had to care, if you put a gun to my head and said, which team are you cheering for?
The Montreal Canadiens.
Fuck you. Implying that Ghost Stories is bad. The dub is amazing. The dub is what makes it great. But without that dub, yeah, no, Ghost Stories is garbage. Alright, I think I went through all that. Now I have to show him the 3 things. Ah, excuse me.
He seems very like all the other people you find at Tokugawa. Gray hair and glasses, and a bit of a punch. He looks like a serious chap, not the type to disappear without a word.
Oh yeah, he is. Gates Becker is Scottish, isn't he? Oh my God, this is accurate. I just realized he's supposed to be the Scottish one.
Whoa, hey, my God, okay.
Oh,
Nacho Dragon 659, thank you for the $5. I'll let Shane read off the thing. As Mohib gave it 2 euros. I believe that is the symbol for euros. Oh, it's quid. Oh, it's 2 quid. Pound. 2 pounds. 2 quid.
Have you ever seen the anime Legend of the Legendary Heroes?
Legend of the Legendary Heroes? No. I've not seen Legend of the Legendary Heroes. No. I've seen bits and pieces of Legend of the Galactic Heroes, but not Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
Mahibula said, sorry for asking so many questions. Here's 2 quid.
No, don't worry about asking questions.
No, I was joking.
Seriously, it's all right.
Though if you do, okay, but if you do donate money, now you have to put in a question, and then you have to put it in brackets in the voice you want it to be spoken as.
No, don't do that, because we suck at that. We are absolute garbage at that. All right. What happens if I try to click on... You can see the reflection.
Jump to the window. You can see through the reflection and realize that Gates
just
doesn't...
admiring your clean windows.
You have a bald spot, Gates. Don't think you're hiding it from me. Wait, am I Gates right now, or am I Jonathan? I don't know. I've lost control of this voice.
I think I'm done with him.
Say I was born from a sperm in a cup in Kermit's voice again.
I was born from a sperm in a cup. It was a small cup. Dad wasn't a real winner.
I guess maybe go back to forensics and see if the guy's done with whatever he was doing forensics-wise.
Oh, there's no transition. It's just you're there.
You're just there. Music didn't even change. All right. The results. How'd it go?
I was born from a sperm in a cup.
Come back later. Why don't you take a wander around the station or something? I did!
Was it?
Was it a green cup? Yes, it was a green cup.
Alright, well, there was a bunch of things in the lobby I didn't do. Hey, the woman's gone.
ここが BCP の正面玄関のロビーだ。大きさを無視すれば、ホームの警察と大差はない。
It's a lobby. Thanks, Ed.
I know,
I'm
right?
glad you're telling us all this.
Where did Agent Cooper? Go away! This ain't Twin Peaks. Is that literally all that guy's job is? To just make reference to every other popular cop from Western media? McLean! Seen Detective Doyle or Marshall McLeod? Oh, now you're getting... Oof. How far can this go? Okay, you just went back to Agent Coop again. Okay. There's a cop there. Yep, that is indeed a cop.
Can I get a Christopher Walken sperm in a cup?
What?
I was once a sperm in a cup that was green. And it's green because once you've tipped it out, you need to know that it actually is empty. And if it's a white cup, you can't tell. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
How far can you do that? I can do it pretty far.
Not right now.
G.I. Joe.
Get prepared. Where am I supposed to go?
You can't make me laugh while I'm trying that. Where am I going?
What's the big rush? You've barely seen the place. You've only clicked and went to every different individual location.
Ed, I've been talking to Sean Connery for 10 freaking minutes. I need to leave. Where's the bathroom? You should probably talk to him. You didn't talk to the kid,
Yeah, I
did
did.
you? Oh, did you?
Pretty sure I did. Talk to Dave. I don't have any interesting stories.
Arkada and Rerez, if you guys ever do end up getting a Saturn, definitely play Magical Knight Rayer.
Yes, my God. Well, the anime's really good, but I would assume the Saturn game's pretty cool too. If they no, there's probably not a patch for it though.
John Raitt says it is my favorite anime video game ever, or adapted video game. And then the Wookiee 5 said, "Why hasn't he ate the sandwich yet?"
Why hasn't he ate the hamburger?
When you leave the room, they just stand there, not moving.
One day I want to crack a real case. You know, something front page.
I know you know the Anime Man, but do you know Lost Paws?
No, I do not. I've never actually met Lost Paws. I know of him.
Smash Brothers, predictions and hopes.
I predict it's gonna go down in a ball of flames. Oh wait, no, that's my hope. I'm sorry. Okay, here's the thing. Smash is just Smash though. I get that people really like Smash. I get that, but it's the same game. It's been the same game since Melee, basically. Like, I remember the hype for Brawl when that came out, and then the actual game came out, and it was just like, it's just Smash, I guess. So, yeah, sure, fine.
I can't sing Waffles, so no, I can't sing Christopher Walken singing Take On Me.
A take on me? No.
I can't do many voices.
No, we can't. Oh, imagine the dub for Megalovox with the cast of Bebop. My God, I could hope. They're not going to. But my God, that would be amazing. They're not going to. Though.
The only other voice I can do... Well, the only voice I can do that's, like, very, very close to anything is Agent... Or, Henchman 24 from...
Hitman?
Venture Brothers.
Oh! Venture Brothers.
Yeah. But he died, so his character's not around anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're not in that one room still. No, we moved. We just went back here.
Oh yeah. No, my God. Yeah, we actually went to a couple of places. I'm trying to find out where to go. Because it's like, I can't leave the precinct because it's like, oh, you've barely looked anywhere yet. And I'm like, I've been everywhere.
Go back to the AP room.
Move AP room.
And talk to the dude with the purple
Oh,
hair.
okay. That's Gates, the head honcho.
Do you think Shin Monita will get a season 2?
Oh, yeah, okay. It was because I didn't talk to this guy. Nani?
Tabiはどうだった？ポリスノーツさん。
AP だったのか。トニー・レッドウッドだ。AP の爆弾処理を担当してるが。
Bomb disposal?
では彼の右に出るものは。
Did you mean bomb usal?
ミスター・ゴダードと呼ばれている。
That was bad. I take that back. That was
宇宙酔いくらいで参るようじゃ。早くホームのママのところへ帰った方がいいぜ。それともまたスチュワーデスに薬でももらうか。ここはビヨンドだ。あんたのような古い。
Does Policenauts do a thing where it reads your memory card and comments on?
俺はお前のようにゾンビみたいになる。
Because I do remember someone saying that MGS was not the only game Kojima did that with.
Likely, I just don't know.
この次元装置の仕掛けわかるか？
なんだいきなり。
あんたホームで爆弾処理班にいたことがあるらしいな。
麻薬界入る前のことだ。
通常爆弾の設計者は解体されないようにいくつかの安全策を設ける。
Would you prefer a dub or sub of
赤
Steins
と
Gate?
青のコードがあるだろう。最後の
That's a
セーフ
trick
ティースイッチ
question.
だ。
Well, because
このどちらかを
I've
切
listened to
断すれ
both.
ば解体できる。
The dub is really, really
Oregon
good,
set
and I
to
actually
set.
prefer
Well,
Ashley
which-
Birch's Mayuri over the Japanese version.
Again,
I know
no,
that's
Arkada.
rude, but
Anzen,
Mamoru Miyano is
レッドウッド
he
の
is Okabe.
レッド。
Like Tatum does a
Doka.
very good job at
Arkada.
being Okabe, and out of all the people that could do
Koroni
Okabe in English, he's probably the best
攻
pick.
撃的な人間が
But he's not
常に
Mamoru
赤を飲
Miyano.
むとは限らない。
So,
答えは青だ。
I'd probably say still the Japanese, but the dub, there's nothing wrong with the dub,
Oh.
and I would still watch the dub if
覚え
it
て
was
お
on.
くよ。
So, yeah.
Arkada, do you have a 500k special coming up?
This is it, you lol. No, I don't know.
You could say this is it.
Yeah, right.
Go get a pizza.
Like,
Make it a
what would
party.
we even do for a 500k special? That's kind of the thing that I came down to. Is like I should do something.
I did a 50k special and I streamed for 5 hours and I contacted Nintendo to give away some 3DSs for free.
Yeah.
And
Hey Nintendo, give me free shit.
yeah, and that was it. That was literally it. That was the stream, and it was just me playing. I forget how many games, and it after when I tried to stand up afterwards, it felt like my legs were made of like spaghetti that was wet, limp cooked spaghetti. That's what I was trying to think of, but I couldn't think of those words in that association.
Show us your anime collection for 500k. My anime collection is not all in one place, which would make that quite difficult. Doki Doki? No! No! I am not playing that freaking game.
I had fun.
Not my department.
What do you think of the future of the MMO genre?
What do you think? You're the gamer guy.
Oh, was that a question for me? I just read it out loud.
Maybe.
I think massively multiplayer online games have a very interesting kind of growth that happened in the late, or like in the mid 2000s. With World of Warcraft growing to the state that it did, I don't think we're ever going to get to that point again, because I think there was this idea that so many people were trying to make MMO games a lot, really, really fast. And what that ended up causing was a huge problem. If you were playing World of Warcraft and you were paying a certain amount per month to play it, and then you bought another MMO, you wouldn't be playing that game at the same time as you were playing World of Warcraft. So it caused this kind of cataclysm between games. With Xbox or with PlayStation, you pay for an online service per month, and there usually are no additional charges on top of that, though there are MMOs that ask for charges on top of your initial services. I think that a big problem with it is that the games are becoming a time suck, where they take way too much of your time to play, and I think the nature of an MMO is to keep you playing for as long as you can and not have you stop. I forget, what's that game called? War something?
Warcraft?
No, not. It's
World of Warcraft.
You're like a space ninja.
A space ninja?
Yeah, it's
Warframe?
Warframe. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Okay, Warframe is a game where you can play online and play with a bunch of people, and it's free to download, but there are aspects of it that you can buy. I think that's the smarter choice for MMO development. They give you the game away for free, and then aspects of the game are charged to you over time. And I'm not even a big fan of that format as it is, but I think that's the future of MMOs. I believe the old style is pretty much dead unless they can just make a server that is free to play on, or you buy the game once and you just keep playing it forever.
Well, if you want to ask any questions, we only got so much time left because we've already been here for almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because we're crazy people. So, If you have final questions, as we see how far we can get in the last couple of minutes, now would be the time.
Kazim Mohammed said, Warhammer? Bless your soul.
Bless your soul.
Yeah, ask more questions, guys.
Ask the questions. Ask the questions.
やつに対しておかしくないかそうかやつと何かあるのかフローズナーとは合わないだけだ
So what are your thoughts on the game so far?
I've been enjoying it. I'm not sure if we should keep streaming it, though, in future. Because there are a lot of dead spaces to it.
But now that you've seen it and experienced it, was this what you were expecting to get from it?
Pretty much.
Anything that surprised you?
How well the audio is. Like, all of it. From voice acting to the music.
What's your favorite PS1 game?
Final Fantasy IX. That was quick.
Okay, you asked me that too. Metal Gear Solid is, I think, my favorite PlayStation 1 game.
I liked it better when it was Twin Snakes on the GameCube.
I do like Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes is a local game for us. It's just made down the road.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn. Why does that keep happening? To me, anyway. Because, like, when I was in St. Catharines, that's when I was playing Eternal Darkness, and it was like, yeah, no, that was just made down the road.
That's where they're from.
I was like, yeah.
Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, I know. They're dead now, but, yeah.
Boy, I would have to say Metal Gear Solid is my favorite PS1 game. There are a bunch of really good games on the system, but that is a very high one up on the list.
Hey, finally, results are in.
ゴールビーも頑張ってくれた。
えらく早いな。
当たり前じゃ。
Have you ever auditioned for a Funimation dub, possibly through the internet, considering your location? Funimation doesn't do that, to my knowledge. Funimation, if they're going to dub it, they'll either, if they're not going to dub it in-house, they're going to outsource it to an actual studio. The best I could do would be Ocean, but then I'd have to move to Vancouver. But no, they don't do that. It's far too expensive, and the quality is nowhere near as good for them to do that. As
and
to
voice acting is hard.
Yeah, it is not an easy thing.
ジョナサン、無駄足だったかもしれん。わざわざビヨンドまで来たようじゃが。4つのカプセルはどれも徳川製薬が扱う新薬じゃ。
Oh yeah, I did say that in my last video. I'm not a video game reviewer. Live streams video games. Well, I'm live streaming the game. I'm not reviewing the game. We're just having fun. I'm allowed to play games.
次はパラディソン。これは
What is your guys' favorite movies? I said
Guys'?
It's
I
his
don't
guys.
really have favorite movies, honestly. That's like the one thing that I never really had favorites of. There's no movie that I'd be like, yeah, no, I'll watch that any day, any time. There's no movie like that for me. I don't really have a favorite movie. It's weird.
これは塩酸エンドルフィンを使った交感神経興奮性鎮害剤。
Back to the Future is an absolute favorite of mine. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
麻薬の一種ではなかったのか。
どうやらそうらしいの。
I like Lethal Weapon.
I like Lethal
これ
Weapon.
も発売済みのな。
All of them?
なぜ北条はただの
Even
薬を
four?
大切に持
Watched
ってい
the
た。
last one quite
Four is not
何
great.
か細工があるん
Oh,
じゃない
Jet Li's pretty cool, I
製薬
guess.
会社の社員なんだろ
You get to watch Jet
カプ
Li
セルにマイク
beat
ロ
up
フィルム
Mel
を隠す
Gibson,
のか。
only for Mel Gibson to then beat up Jet Li because, you know, Jet Li's the villain.
4つの薬品の成分と化学組成の分析結果は数値も何もかも徳川が
I
申
went
請
to
している
film
薬
school
と
and
全
I
く一致す
forget
る
a lot of the stuff that I had watched, but I saw things
さら
like
に
Un Chien de Loup
あま
and
り
Le
よく知られてはおらんが
Jeté
正規の薬には
Voyage de la Lune,
全
like
てその
old
内容薬が
films
何
and
である
stuff
かを
like that.
示す製剤識別コードというものが
But I think one of my
薬の表面か
all-time
包
favorite
装に記号化されて示されているんじゃ
or like little short films I've ever seen was a David Lynch short film that he did on a
この
Lumiere
白い部
camera.
分のマークが
amazing short film. It's on one reel of film on the Lumiere camera. It's like 15 seconds long. Really, really good. All done in one take.
15-second long film? So is that like a Vine?
Will you ever do this again? Also, do you do shoutouts?
Will we ever do this again? We might. I don't know. We'll see. We might.
Do you mean him streaming on his channel?
Yeah, no, because I stream every week on Twitch. Like, I know some people don't know that, because apparently that's a thing. But no, there's links in the description for my regular Tuesday streams. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday. I've been going through Breath of the Wild the last number of weeks. And that's been fun. But as far as us together and, like, streaming more, like, this game, or any other game, like here, on YouTube, don't know. We'll see how it plays out. We may do it again. We may not.
I am getting a link to your Twitch page, so I can share that.
Cool. Do that.
このカプセルは封入式でなくキャップ式を採用している。
Okay, I can't post links because I'm not a mod.
Oh shit, we'll just post in chat and I will make you a mod.
北条はどうしてこのカプセルを？このカプセルに何があるんだ？そしてこのカプセルのためにロレインも。
しかし徳川製薬が関係していることは間違いない。徳川製薬社員の行方不明。
Why didn't we do that before?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I don't want to be that guy that's like.
You should mod me.
こっちの方はズバリじゃったよ。この葉はブラックポピーの葉じゃ。
This seems rude, doesn't it?
ブラックポピー。黒消しだ。合成麻薬、ナークを作る原料となる。
Doesn't matter. I don't actually stay for like the vast majority of your stream. I usually only pop in for a little bit. I'm at home and like I do other things like sleep.
I think you may have a mod though.
I might.
ビヨンドにおける消し栽培は何年も前に完全に撲滅したはずだ。
There you go, guys. So I just posted a link in the chat there. Follow him up. Follow him on Twitch. Twitch every Tuesday.
Twitch every Tuesday. Same bat time. Same. Not this channel actually. Another bat channel. My God, this is a long cutscene. It just kept going. I haven't done anything.
Kojima? Long cutscenes?
Kojima!
What are the chances that you'll review SAO abridged?
Very unlikely because it's an abridged series. But yeah, no, I haven't ever reviewed a abridged series. I don't really plan to start. That's not really my business.
What was the first abridged series? Was it DBZ?
Oh God. Like the first big one?
Metropolis. That's a movie I really like a lot.
I don't know how that has anything to do with the bridges, but yeah,
no,
sure.
No. It's the anime.
Either DBZ abridged or Yu-Gi-Oh abridged. I'm not sure which came first. I'm pretty sure it was DBZ abridged, but I'm not entirely sure. And even then, like, there might be things that came out before then. It's not something I've ever bothered to look up.
It's kind of interesting. I just know the Team 4-Star guys.
Yeah.
But I actually met the Team 4-Star guys before I knew what they did.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I was so new to YouTube world that I didn't know what everyone was doing on it. So when I started to work at networks and stuff and learn who everybody was.
You're like, oh.
Yep.
Oh.
とにかく北条の失踪にはナークが絡んでる。そしてその舞台になっているのが徳川製薬。
And for the record, folks, everything in that room you can click on and read.
It's insane.
Thank you, Kojima.
数年前に本部長が AP を使って大々的に捜査を続けたが失敗に終わった。
それからか、ゲイツに根性がなくなったのは。
確証がつかめんことには手を出せん。ジョナサン、この件は思ったより根が深そうだ。 Why
is he covered in blood?
Well, because he said that he's never replaced that shirt ever since he first started working there. So I believe that.
I think there's somebody hiding in that cabinet over there.
They got rid of my sass. Okay. System. Save over.
This is a good question to end out on.
What?
At Rerez and at Arkada, what are some good tips for a beginning YouTuber?
Become a time traveler. Go back to 2010, 2010, 2009.
It's that far gone.
No, it's not that far gone. It really isn't. Like, that's an over-exaggeration, of course.
I mean,
do it because you want to.
Yeah.
That's like the best advice I can give you, because otherwise you're going to burn out, you're not going to enjoy it, and you're going to stop. And then you're going to be like, well, what was the point of all of this? And then that'll be a legitimate question to ask. So do it because you want to, and there's something that you think that you can, like, offer as part of the conversation to whatever it is you want to talk about. Yeah. And as long as you enjoy it, just keep doing it.
Don't do it for money, and don't do it for fame.
You're not going to get either of those any time soon.
Yeah. And if that's your driving goal, you're never going to achieve those goals. For me, when I make a video about anything, I'm excited to make that video. I'm excited to share that with people. And even if it was just one person watching, it might suck, but I still would be happy that that one person saw it. That's how I treat my videos. So success or failure doesn't affect me nearly as much.
Boop.
Oh, yeah.
Makes more sense since we're ending it off. But yeah, no, because, like, if you're doing it for money or fame, yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere. Because I started making videos in 2009, and I really didn't make any money off of it until, like, 2012.
I started later in 2012.
Yeah.
Right? So when you started making money, I just was like, hey, let's make a video.
Make a video. Yeah.
But I was a part of a network, and I used to work on with Screenwave. It's the network we're both on now. But I saw a whole bunch of channels very early on, and I tried to help them grow and stuff. And honestly, the biggest thing is you need to have a passion for what you're doing, because if you don't, you're going to lose it really quick, and then working is going to be hell. Because you might think making YouTube videos is easy. I've seen how difficult his production is. It's not easy. It's hard, right?
No.
And
although
like,
you do a lot more live action stuff than I do, so I don't envy that at all. Although my problem is, like, I need to get footage for shit. You just film your own shit and you're done. You're like, here's all my B-roll. It's done now. And me, I'm like, okay, I have like 24 episodes of a show to dig through.
But could you imagine if it was covering something you didn't want to cover? Like if it was anime,
I wouldn't make the damn video.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Because I had some people early on go, you know what, I'm going to change my show format to something completely different. And you can do that.
Yeah, and people have, and some of them have been very successful with that.
Yeah. But if you don't care, because if you want, like, make sure that what you're talking about or what you're doing your videos about are something you actually love, because then no matter what you do, you're never going to hate what you do. But like for me, I love video games. It's ingrained in me. I love the history of them. I will watch other people talk about video games or stream games because I like seeing other people's impressions and ideas on gaming and the world of gaming. I'm meticulous about the history of it and knowing like a bunch of names and stuff off the top of my head that no other human being should know, but I just keep it up there. And I know for yourself with anime, right? Same thing.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah.
Love what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Wait, that's not how that saying goes?
No, that's not how that saying goes.
It's do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
I guess.
There's a saying
Sounds
there.
right, I think. Anyway.
It works for you too.
So, yeah, it works. So, that's probably a good time to end it because we've already been streaming for over 3 hours. Thank you to everybody that stuck it out for the vast majority of that, however many of you actually did, because I know the numbers have been going up and down over the course of the last 3 hours. We hope you somewhat enjoyed our little chill stream here. We don't know if we'll ever do this again. We may not. That'll be something to figure out and leave to future us to decide. So we're going to do that. And if you liked us, follow us on Twitters. There'll be links down in the description for all of that. My streams on Tuesday on Twitch. There's a link down there as well. There's also a link to Shane's channel if you've liked some of his commentary and stuff over the last couple of hours. He has a whole channel dedicated to video games, and you should go and check that out. Beyond that, yeah. So have a very lovely evening. I need to get home and get some food and then sleep, because it is getting late. And yeah, stay frosty, everybody.
Stay frizzled.
Stay frizzled. Bye.